Gentlemen, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Am I forgetting anything? And welcome to North Sports Dynasty. I am Andrew Fulbear. This is NSD, and we are live here at the NSD headquarters. I am joined today with two of the other three, soon to be four, quick tease, of the NSD crew. We got Chris of Dub Sauce TTV right there. How's it going, brother?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good, very good, very good. We got Mr. Lions fan himself. Let's hear him roar. Mr. Alex Loosemore. How the hell's it going, brother?
Doing well. Excited to get into this show and meet or interact with some very important people to all of us.
Exactly. Every single person that we have on today has helped not only grow NSD, but has been a big part of our family, this big friend group that we got going on, and also basically hashtag Detroit 2024 crew. This is basically what is going on. It's going to be one of the most epic crews that's ever going to Detroit. We tonight are talking to all of our friends. We're going to bring them on. We're going to ask them a few questions like, what do you want from your team for Christmas? What or who has been naughty and who has been nice? And of course, what is your favorite Christmas movie? And we're going to bring on people and have their own little 3 to 5 minute segments so they're able to clip this. This show as well is proudly sponsored by Betstamp, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, let me get that damn thing. I'm always bad at that. Betstamp, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Betstamp is the #1 betting app with betting lines in Canada. You want a line shop? You want to learn how to do all that kind of beautiful things? Get at Betstamp, download the app, and use the promo code AFOBEAR. That's right, AFOBEAR. Use that promo code, download the app, and get yourself line shopping with Betstamp. Betstamp. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are sponsored by Zagnif Apparel. New sponsor in town, ladies and gentlemen. That's
yes,
right. We got swag. Hey, we got swag. That's right. Zagnif Apparel has decided to sponsor and team up with NSD. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Zagnif Apparel. Let me get this damn thing up here. Visit Zagnif Apparel today at your apparel needs, from activewear to casual clothing, literal casual clothing. Casual clothing. Like some of the stuff, it looks so nice. Zagnif Apparel has something you are guaranteed to love. Visit ZagnifApparelDesign.com today and use the code word FOOBS FOOPS15. That's right, FOOPS15 for a 15% discount on select items. Zagnif Apparel, dress like you are already famous. Speaking of already famous, ladies and gentlemen, this show, to start it right off, could not be famous without your likes, your shares, your follows, and your subscriptions. So if you have anybody out there who wants to see this show, get them to like, get them to share, get them to follow, do all that crazy stuff that we all ask on social media, and get this thing to 100 subscribers, hopefully by next year, because it'd be a little bit of an ask by the end of this year. But let's get the page up. Let's get the group up. Get all your friends in here. This is an ever-growing sports talent that we got here. By the way, NSD is the #1 sports show north of the border. I don't care what anybody says. What does it say? Will Rock, thank you for tuning in. I need what he is drinking. It's called Sourpuss, ladies and gentlemen, but they're not sponsored by the show. Like and subscribe. What else did I have? I didn't have anything else. We got the end of the year giveaway. Mike Allstat mini helmet. We got the Gabe Neighbors jersey. We got rookie cards. We got other jerseys coming in. All you got to do is like this show right now. This live show. Go on. Like it. Like it right now. Hit that little. Yeah, right there. Hit that thing. Pound it. Share the. You get do all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden we take your little thing and we put it in the pot. And we do a duck race at the end of the year. And if you win the duck race, then you're all of a sudden going to win that stuff. And we'll send it to you. So, without further ado, let's get into my favorite segment before we start getting some beautiful people on here. I'm going to need a quick drink. And it's not alcoholic, because if I drink alcoholic right now, not going to last the whole damn show. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Wilson, again, has made the news. He was benched for Chris Streveler. Yes, Chris Streveler. Chris Streveler. Anybody remember that name? A lot of us up in here in Canada would.
Yeah, I was I recognize the name.
Yeah, Chris Streveler was actually in the CFL. He played for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, which at the end of the day just shows that New York is so tired of being absolute shit that they've looked to the Canadians to write their franchises. Brian Daboll, I love you, buddy.
Canada,
Speaking of writing their franchises, Robert Kraft invited Jerry Edmond, the fan who was harassed at the Raiders game that he attended last Saturday, or that he attended last weekend. He is going to be attending the game against the Bengals this Saturday. Yes, Robert Kraft is actually hoping that this kind of gesture will be what the fans of the Patriots remember about this game. Ooh. Let's overpay a fan to come see our live game so everyone can forget about this. Merry Christmas to you Patriot fans out there, by the way. I got a couple of them to show you. Speaking of a couple of things to show you, the NFL has decided to put the Bucs and Cards game on Christmas night in the NFL's first round of Christmas games ever. Yeah, it's an awesome gesture. Buc fans are looking for a Christmas miracle this Christmas, just like Tom Brady's kids are also hoping for a Christmas miracle that their dad will actually be home.
He won't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been our weekly segment of the Top News.
On that game, that's the, we've been looking forward to that cute quarterback matchup of Tom Brady and Trace McSorley since week 1.
Dude, when they made that schedule in May, I was ready for it.
Buddy,
I had that one circled on my calendar.
That's the QB matchup we've been waiting for all year.
All right,
fuck Brady Mahomes. It's
what
Brady
are the odds
McSorley.
Brady loses to a third stringer again?
High. That's why I'm not betting on it.
I'm hopefully not high, because
everyone's on the Brady train and the Bucs train, and I see the money line like minus 330, and I'm like, that just screams Arizona's winning on Christmas. That just screams to me that Chris is going to be drunk on Christmas. Your team blows.
How come when I want them to win, they don't? When I want them to lose, they start fucking winning football games.
I know.
Well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we're doing today. Let me get everything properly set up here, because I wanted the background to be us. There's Sid. Happy Hanukkah,
I was just
Sid.
going to say before the show, I love how he's just sitting there in the corner.
Yeah. And then, his face is going to get blocked here pretty damn soon. So I'm also very sorry I didn't get to finish the Christmas intro that I wanted to do. Every time I put it up, something copyright came around, and I'm like, it said free Christmas music. So then I tried to sing into the mic, and every time I tried, my mic would just please tell me to stop. So we just decided
we all thank you for not singing.
You're
Because
absolutely
I've heard
welcome.
you sing. I was sitting in the back of this thing one day. And
There-
you didn't even know I was there, and I was like, "Oh, my
couldn't see
ears are
Chris's hand
bleeding. I'm gonna go
because
to the
he was
bathroom
very
now."
happy with the way that I sang. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
Yeah.
Very.
Just don't
very.
quit your day job, okay?
Well, with the money that I get from my day job. Anyways, so let's bring on our first guest of the Xmas extravaganza. This gentleman is from a couple of different shows on the Let's Talk Football platform. Shout out to Let's Talk Football, by the way. We're going to have a few people from the Let's Talk Football platform on tonight. We're getting him on first because this guy is busy as all hell. It's Christmas Eve, and he's going to get yelled at for being here, but we thank him nonetheless for being on this show. Let's bring in 1/3, I guess you would say, the Swinton Unfiltered, the Let's Talk Fantasy Football crew, Mr. David Wright. How are we doing tonight, my friend?
So happy to be here with you guys, putting my livelihood on the line because I have my priorities in order. Okay.
Aren't you like the manager? Like, who's gonna yell at you?
Yeah.
No, I'm just a dishwasher. It's fine.
I thought you were like the manager.
No, I would say we need look at the way he's
Oh,
dressed.
yeah.
The
See, that's
dishwasher
how I act at work. Like, I'm the superintendent. So I do things. I'm like, who's gonna give me shit? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
fair.
the guy. Like, who's yelling at me? Nobody.
I'm
As long as
mad.
nobody dies, there's no safety concerns. Then nobody can really give me shit about anything I have.
So
to do.
somebody literally came 2 minutes ago and popped the door open and started telling me about an issue, and I looked him dead in the eye and I said, "Do you really need me to come and fix this
That's
for
my
you
favorite one. Do I have to come do it for
right
you?
now?"
Wow.
Yeah, I love doing that too. He'll come to my office. Do you need me to come do that for you? Well, okay. See you later.
So David Wright, the first question that we got for you tonight, my friend. Let me get the whole banner up so everybody can see the questions that we are asking tonight. What do you want for your team for Xmas? Obviously, you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. So, what is the number one thing that you would want for Christmas as a Dallas Cowboys fan?
It's gotta be the Super Bowl, man. It's been so long since we've been there.
Santa doesn't like unrealistic presents.
And it's not fine. I guess I'm getting the purple dragon then, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What color dragon do you want? Yeah.
But it's not just for me, guys. This is also for Ash Swinton, who wasn't even alive yet the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. So, I really want her to be able to experience that as well. But I just want to see him get back there. We're the biggest hype train in probably all of sports, and I just want a little substance to go with that hype.
I vividly remember Philadelphia fans eating shit off the street. So, I don't know if you're the biggest hype train. It's up there, but, are you prepared to eat shit off the street if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl?
Probably would.
He's like, no.
I'm going to take a hard pass. I'm going to nominate.
on that one.
Sid Swinton to do that for me.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, we'll move on to the next one here. The next question we got for you is, who's been the naughty one on your team, and who's been the nicest one on your team for the Dallas Cowboys?
Nicest. It's got to be Micah. This team will go as far as him and that pass rush take us. Watching him this year has been one of the more special experiences in my entire life of being a Cowboys fan. The kid is something special, and watching the impact he has on our offense, on our defense, and on this season as a whole has just been real special. Not naughtiest. It's probably a tie between Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy. I'm so sick of Jerry talking right now. I love the man. He's passionate. He loves the game, and he wants to win. And that's a lot more than you can say for a lot of NFL owners. I just wish he would shut up sometimes. And Mike McCarthy, I still think might be one of the most overrated head coaches in the history of the game. But that's just me.
You don't hear an argument from me on that one.
Yeah, we're definitely going to clip that and possibly use that against you forever. So very, very sorry for how that's going to go. David, last question we got for you tonight, buddy. What is your favorite Christmas movie of all time?
It's the only Christmas movie. Die Hard.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
I would really wondered how long it would take somebody to say that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Chris.
It is the only Christmas movie. Everybody find some time this weekend to sit down and watch Hans Gruber take a swan dive off Nakatomi Tower. I promise. It's not Christmas until he does.
I thank you. See, somebody at least gets it. David, go ahead and promote yourself. Tell everybody where they can find you. And again, thank you for being on here tonight.
I appreciate you guys. So much fun to be able to jump in and kick it with you guys. I'm always hovering around the Swintons on Sunday nights during the Swintons Unfiltered show, which is in the second half of the Sunday night game every week. And then on Tuesdays during the season, Let's Talk Fantasy Football. Also on there with the Swintons, either one of those nights. And I'm always in the comments of everybody's shows, just pretty much running around, reminding everyone the most important thing in football, and that is, don't be a commie. Root for America's team.
Yes. David, thank you so much. NSD nominated for Quote of the Year. We'll talk to you again soon, buddy. Thank you for being here.
Hey, thanks, guys. Bye.
Later, dude.
Take her easy, buddy. All right. That was David Wright. That's the first of many guests that we have. I see a lot of people.
It was a good start.
That's a great start. We got a lot of people in the back. So we are going to bring on the next one, which is going to be Kate Alverson, one half host of the Ladies Takeover Show. Joe Burrow's biggest fan, and also Tom Brady's biggest fan. If she had to pick between both of them, I don't know what she would do, but we can ask her, while Chris will also ask her some questions going on here tonight. Let's bring in Miss Kate Alverson. How we doing?
What am I asking?
Hello?
We'll pause.
The question's on the screen.
Oh, okay. No, it's like I don't know anything.
How we doing,
Hello,
Kate?
gentlemen.
Hello. How's
How
it
are
going?
you tonight?
Oh, I'm great.
That's
I'm
good,
doing
that's
really
good.
good
So
because one of my teams that I root for is clinched a berth in the playoffs right now, and I love my Bengals as much as I love my Buccaneers. Everything's looking great for Michigan football right now. Alex will
Yes,
attest
it
to
is.
that. So my happiness level about football right now is doing very well. The Lions are soaring.
Yes,
so I'm
they
very
are.
excited about that. So
This is, what did they say?
I
The
just
brand
need my
new
New
line.
I just need our
Lions.
Buccaneers to come along.
Wouldn't it be nice on Christmas night if we were to get that dub,
I
right?
just want to let y'all know, though, but I've been a Tom Brady fan since Michigan. Like, this has been a long-standing thing. It's not been because of the Patriots and the Super Bowls and the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. It's been since the 90s, before some of you were born, probably.
Whoa.
Right as I was born.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe.
But I've been with Brady, so
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't want
Right.
you to think it's just an overnight thing.
Oh God, no! Oh no! We came to LTF being like, Kate's a Brady fan, just in general, just to let you know. And I was like, sick. All right. All right, Kate. So Chris has got a couple of questions for you tonight. Let's go.
All right, so I guess we'll start off with what do you want for Christmas for your team?
For the Buccaneers, I want them to get their heads out of their ass and start winning and start playing Buccaneers football.
Me too, because I need to win against the Cardinals. I want to move up in the draft. If they fucking lose this game, I'm going to be pissed.
So I really want to see them be cohesive, playing together, playing as a team, learning how to get touchdowns, not having suck up there, kicking field goals. I'm all about end zones, not field goals, in all sports with football. I just really don't like how they're playing. I don't like the coaching. I don't like a lot of it right now. So I don't know if we need a new offensive coordinator still, because I've said that since the beginning. I know, Andrew, I've mentioned that before with you.
Yep.
So I just need our Buccaneers to just start being the Buccaneers and start winning again and start wanting to win again and start having a passion for football again, because I don't see any freaking passion on that team and any of those players right now.
There's more passion in your speech right now than there is in Todd Bowles' left foot.
Who's leading that team? I mean, his press conferences are like milquetoast. He's no passion, no desire. no like want for this team. I'm like, are you a robot, Mr. Bowles? Because I think you are.
Yes, he is.
I'm like, I miss Arians. I miss his passion. I miss his drive. I miss his want for his team. I miss
Girl,
his
same.
coaching.
Yeah. As a
I just
Cardinals
miss
fan,
it all.
Yeah, same.
So, I mean, I guess that's what I'd want for the Buccaneers. I mean, my other team, the Bengals, I'm loving what they're doing. I've never wavered. I wish I had every receipt of every show I've watched where they're like, oh, they'll never get back to the AFC Dynasty they were last year. They won't make it in the playoffs. They won't do this. They won't do that. Because I know some people have said that have doubted them, and I never have doubted them. I've never doubted Joe Burr, Mr. Smoky Smooth, my man. Never doubted him. Never doubted the talent in that team to be able to get.
This week I need a lot of touches for Joe Mixon though. We need Joe Mixon.
For your fantasy?
I need big time. Like I'm down because Christian Kirk didn't do fucking shit yesterday. So I'm like relying on the four running backs that I have to fucking pick up the slack.
So tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
So, I'm just very happy for my Bengals, but my Buccaneers, there's no passion, no desire right now, and that's really sad for me.
You know, I'm terrified for the Buccaneers is that the same thing that's going to happen last week with the Cardinals is going to happen this week, and nobody's going to tell the defense who want to lose, and Budda Baker's going to have the game of his fucking life. I'm terrified that that's going to happen because last week no one told the defense, "Hey guys, we want to lose this game," and JJ Watt had like 5 sacks in the first quarter.
Yeah,
like it was ridiculous. Anyways,
so that's what I want.
All right, so moving on. I think I know a couple of the answers to this next question for you, but who's been naughty and who's been nice?
Naughty has been my favorite player of all time, Tom Brady. He's been very naughty. He's not being Tom Brady. He's not. I don't know if he needs.
I was expecting Todd Bowles.
I was too.
Todd Bowles, we all know, is my biggest disappointment. He shouldn't have been the head coach to begin with. I didn't think he was the right choice. I will say that first and foremost. I didn't think he was the right one to lead this team. But Tom Brady, I don't know if he needs to ditch the new hot girlfriend or what, but his head's not in football right now. It's not in it whatsoever.
That was a layup, Kate. You can't do that for me. You can't do that for me. We all know where his head's at, okay, Kate?
Yes. But it's not where it should be, and it's really. I want to throw it man.
When you've won that many Super Bowls and made that much money, you can kind of put your head wherever you feel like putting it. I'm just throwing that out there.
I'm sorry.
But let me just say, it won't win them Super Bowls.
Nope, I agree.
He's got 7. He doesn't
not
need
in it
another
to
one.
win it. Get out of it. But my nicest person on our team would probably be Mr. Mike Evans. He's, to me, my overall nice boy. I mean, he took a game suspension for Tom Brady. And what's Tom Brady doing with that game suspension and that defense of his quarterback? Jack shit. So anyway, Mike Evans is my ultimate nice boy on that team. I think he's the most consistent. He's the most dedicated. He's the most driven on the team.
Where's my nominations list? That's going on quote of the year or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Let's get nominated.
So
Well, I don't think there's a lot to choose from there.
But Mike Evans is my boy. Is the man.
All right, fair enough.
He is the man. So that's my nice and naughty. Naughty is Tom. Nice is Mike.
Yeah.
Good
Fair
choice.
enough. And then what is your favorite Xmas movie?
Well, you guys are going to think I'm lame and cheesy, but it's an old-fashioned movie. It's George Bailey and Mary, and it's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
Okay, good choice.
Because
Still a classic.
let me just say, no man is a failure who has friends. In Clarence and that whole story, I mentioned it, referenced it in our ladies' show last night in my final say. If you've got friends and you got people in your corner, you have it all. So It's a Wonderful Life will always be my all-time favorite movie and my favorite Christmas movie.
Also dogs.
What?
You said if you got people in your life, you have it all. Also, if you have a dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dogs
Also
are important too.
Yes.
I was like, I just saw mine like 2 seconds ago. All right, Kate. Promote yourself. Tell everybody where they can find you, and thank you again for being on here at NSD.
Oh, you're welcome. You can find me every Thursday night with 3 other fabulous women, Janae Struther, Delilah Crespo, and Nicole Klychek, who just joined us as our 4th. We finally have some Canadian flavor on the show, which is awesome. So you can find us on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, and 5 o'clock Mountain Time.
Perfect.
And if you even are in Pacific time, that'd be like 4. So anyway, you can find us there. We talk about a woman in the NFL, a cause in the NFL. We talk about the drama in the NFL. We have a hot player. We talk about the Thursday night game. And we always end with our ladies have the final say. So come check out us ladies, because we know what we're talking about. We know about football. And I am also the creator of the show. I brought that idea to Sean and I said, can we run with this? I wasn't originally thinking I would be a host, but he said, if you're bringing this as an idea, you have to be a host. Yeah. So that's where I brought to the Let's Talk Football family. So come check us ladies out.
Yes,
we are where it's at.
Yes, and the show is awesome. Go check them out. A little bit of maple flavor in there now. Yes, of course, with the Canadian. So, Kate Alverson, thank you so much for being on here tonight.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Have yourself a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Have yourself a good one.
Yep.
All right. So, that's been 2 of our guests down. Why don't we get to the 3rd? This gentleman not only serves America, not only is this person one of the biggest Buccaneer fans, this person is making moolah as a bookie. And I'm going to specifically go with the NBA, even though tonight he literally is messaging people, making sure if they tailed or not and apologizing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Let's bring him on, Mr. Alex Schomburg of the NFL edition. How are we doing tonight, brother?
Currently drowning in piss. Never take Damian Lillard threes. Never take them. Dude's a bozo.
Oh, no.
Never take them. Never take them.
Alec, thank you for being here tonight. Obviously, you're from the NFL edition. You've been on like every other show helping Ben. You've been on our show at NSD a few times as well. So appreciate you being on here tonight. Your co-host is actually going to be the one asking you the questions tonight. So, Alex,
yes, sir.
Take it away.
All right, so obviously you're a Buccaneers fan, as Andrew stated before. What do you want for the Buccaneers for Christmas?
Woo! It has to be one.
Yep.
Yeah, one thing. I mean, it could be a general thing, like an offensive. Yeah, I was just gonna say an offensive line works.
Fix the O-line. Fix the O-line.
Yeah.
What more can I say about that one? That's the obvious. That's the obvious one.
Yeah. All right. I couldn't agree more with that, honestly.
I agree.
Who's been naughty and who's been nice for the Buccaneers this year?
Naughty, I would say Donovan Smith for every single.
This is just offensive line oriented. Okay.
For every holding call, we could have had touchdown on.
Hashtag Tristan Wirfs to left tackle.
Honestly, yeah.
Speaking of nice, I would say Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah.
Because he's been in the games that he's been playing, he's been saving Donovan Smith's A word.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, you can swear here. You're in great company.
Oh, he was saving Donovan Smith's ass.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you hear his body like reject the swear? Like his body was
he's
scared
like,
to do
I'm
it.
like,
And then there's me. I'm like, these fucking Cardinals suck ass.
After last Sunday night,
Every second or third word from me is a goddamn swear.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was terrifying. I thought we were all gonna get like a letter on Monday. Like, you can't say this.
We
this,
were
and
all
this
canceled. Yeah.
Who's writing letters?
All right, and the final question here: what is your favorite Christmas movie?
I would say Christmas Story.
Ooh.
Okay.
Classic.
Only because growing up, my parents kind of forced me to watch that every single year.
Okay.
So that's
a good one. Andrew, where'd you go?
I'm writing down everyone's as I go, and I literally just was writing his down. So sorry about that.
I was like, where'd you go?
I literally went, bye. All right, Alec. thank you so much for being on here. I know that you only had a very short window. Thank you for making time to be on here. Promote yourself. Tell everybody where they can find you. And again, thank you for being on here at NSD.
You can find me on Thursdays on NFL Edition. You can find me on Fridays every other weekend on the Bend Zone for Have At It. And usually a pop-up on any Bucs Report show they have, i.e. the Buck Wild show or a Ray pop-up on his show. So yeah, if you want, also I'm on Andrew's Gamblers Chat. I've been dishing some losers here and there, but I'll make my redemption. I'll definitely bring my redemption back.
He's a very
I have no doubt about it.
He's good at basketball. Listen, the man knows his basketball stuff.
Just don't take Damian Lillard threes to save your life. That dude will steal coin.
We live and we learn.
Yeah. All right, Alec.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was like, you don't want to know how much money I put on that lay. You'll see later on when it's lost.
Yeah,
it's
send us the shot of it in the chat there.
Oh,
anyways, thank you for being on here again tonight, Alec. We'll catch you later and talk to you soon. Much love from NSD to you, buddy. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as well.
Merry Christmas, Alec.
All right, that was 3. Let's keep this train moving. All right, another one of the ladies takeover hosts is about to join us here. I was about to say that she was a Cubs fan, but I should not just assume that everyone from Chicago is just a Cubs fan. There's another team.
They literally have 2 teams. Yeah,
they have 2 teams. But if you talk to some other people,
the White Sox.
Well, definitely not another person that will be coming up eventually on this show. I know for a fact, if I said that man was a White Sox fan, he would literally pop out of the back. He'd fight you. The next person coming up, though, is a Bears fan, one of the many Bear fans that we have around here at LTF. By the way, as you see the picture there, Sid will be joining us eventually. Sid is just having a Hanukkah with his family tonight. Maybe that's not the right.
I kind of like this Sid better.
Dude, come on.
It doesn't tell you. It's just got less to say. Just looks good.
I gotta clip that. They're gonna put that on the end of the year show. So let's bring on our next guest, one of the ladies takeovers and one of the hosts of the I gotta get this right. Alex, help me out here. It's the Roundtable.
The LTF Roundtable, yeah.
LTF Roundtable. I was gonna say NFC Roundtable, but I think that's wrong.
No, let's talk football. The Roundtable.
There we go. One half of that, or 1/3.
1/3, yeah.
1/3 of the hosts from the LTF Roundtable, Delilah Crespo. How are we doing tonight?
Hey, what's up? Well, it's one out of 4. It's just there's 4 of us. There's 4 of those because we have.
Oh yeah, the producer in the back.
Yeah. Well, okay. So the Roundtable, there's 3 of us, and then Sean's in the background, and then with the ladies, there's 4 of us.
Okay,
yeah,
that's right.
So
Nicole just got added on, right?
Yeah. It used to be Ash, and hopefully she'll pop on. So Ash was an original host with with myself, Janae, and Kate, and then with school because she's a teacher, she's an educator, just too much, so she needed to take a step back. But she's always welcome back. But I wanted to make sure everybody knows she was one of the original co-hosts, and she's always welcome to pop in every once in a while. So maybe this holiday season, who knows?
Oh, that would be nice.
But it is nice that Nicole joined us. It's a lot of fun. I'm so happy that I've connected with all of you, and that now we're on each other's shows, and there's little blending of a lot, so it's a good time.
This is awesome. I love what LTF NSD and a couple of the other crews have been able to do all together.
Yeah. And I am a Cubs fan, by the way. I heard you out in the background, so you're right. But the teams, you're correct. However, I'm not a toxic Cubs fan, so it's not like I'll be mad if you call me a Sox fan. I'm not one of those. When they won the World Series way back, I was like, hey, Chicago team, so I wasn't a jerk about it. I was like, nice, I knew Journey before all the hoopla, but hey,
a lot of people in Canada were on that Cubs train too when you guys won the World Series.
So when the Sox won before that, I totally was like, yeah, you guys won the World Series. So I wasn't a jerk about it,
Right on.
I was, I'm not that kind of fan, but I am definitely a Cubs fan. So you called it right.
Love it. All right. So let's get into this here with you. You are obviously a Bears fan, so this
Yes.
obviously will be a little bit more towards the Bears.
For
The
sure.
question we got for you tonight is, what do you want from your Bears for Christmas?
An offensive line.
I know-
Please.
That seems to be a
Yes.
theme. That's a
Please.
theme.
Okay.
Let's add that to
I-
our mock draft moves here.
I really listen. Justin Fields is obviously our future. There's no doubt about that. We've seen what happened as he progressed this year, how amazing and talented that he is, what he can do, the hits that he's been taking these past 2 seasons. But I do love that he keeps getting better. He also proved he can pass. Right, his passer rating keeps getting better, and now we definitely know he could run. Right, the kid puts on the Jets and he's gone off to the races. Right, and so I want an O-line to protect him so that he doesn't have to run that much. It's great, but that's not what I want my QB, my franchise quarterback to be doing all the time. So please give me an O-line for Christmas for Justin Fields, and I'll be really happy.
Good choice.
That is a good choice. I think there's another Bears fan. Like, I know Nick will be joining us in a little bit, but there is also another Bears fan that'll be joining us later on too, who would probably also want that for Christmas as well.
We shall see.
So who's been the naughty and who's been the nice one for your Chicago Bears then?
The nicest actually has been so for me it's been Khalil Herbert. I know he doesn't get out there as much as Montgomery, but I think the kid has proven that he can get it done when he's out there. And I think we can definitely build upon that. And if for some reason David Montgomery has to walk, because it happens, I hope not. But I think Khalil Herbert has what it takes to be, our RB1, because he's definitely shown that he could run the ball, he could move it, and so I'm really happy that he's on the team and that we can continue to grow him as a running back. So.
All right, and who's been the?
I think I speak for everyone when we all kind of were surprised you didn't say Justin Fields.
Whoops, sorry.
No, but that's because I feel like that would have been an obvious.
In the back, my face.
I just feel like it's an obvious. So I wanted to shine some light on some other young guys on the team, that I feel have a future. So. I just didn't want to go right to Justin. You know what I mean? Of course, that's. Oh, yeah. But I wanted to spotlight the fact that there is some other offensive pieces that I'm excited to see kind of grow. Naughty list is Velus Jones Jr. Lord, that pick so far has not panned out for us. Okay, he keeps dropping passes. The 2 times we were really close and. He flubbed the punt returns a bunch of times. It's just, I don't know what that kid has to do. But so far this season, a lot of our turnovers has been due to Velus Jones Jr. So it's been the naughtiest.
Yeah, he's been a bit of a dynasty bust for me too. So he can stay on my practice squad until I can drop him there.
Yeah, because right now it's I don't know, sir, but it's not good.
Yeah. What is your favorite Christmas movie of all time?
That's so hard. It's so loaded. But my favorite, honestly, that I could watch without fail is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Nice.
I will die laughing every time. It doesn't matter. I watch that movie not even during the holidays. It's just classic comedy. I have other favorites obviously, but it's just that one's way up there for me. I die laughing. I die laughing every time. There's just so many classic lines that came from that movie. It's just
that's true.
It's just so good.
All right. Well, Delilah, again, thank you for being on here at NSD. Why don't you go ahead and promote yourself? Tell everybody where they can find you.
Of course. Well, on Tuesdays, you can catch me with Nick and Mr. Anthony Handy on Tuesday nights, right after the NFC South show, which Andrew is a part of as well. And so right after NFC South show is the Roundtable show. And then Sean is in the background as a producer, but you see sometimes he guest hosts as well. And on Thursdays, it's all ladies. Kate was on before me. And so it's myself, Kate, Janae, who's one of the OG LTF hosts, with Sean on Mondays. And then, of course, Nicole, our newest co-host, and it's going really well. So catch us on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, there we
Yes,
go.
Make sure to check them out.
Delilah, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you
here.
for having me, guys.
Not a problem.
Merry
Merry Christmas to you, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Merry Christmas to you.
All right, that's 4, and we got more. You think we're done? No.
I'm
This
Not
is
even
seeing
close.
more and more people popping in. Jesus.
right. This
Yeah.
is the
Like I was like, oh, we're
Christmas
almost through it. It was like, I'm like, oh my god, what the?
Christmas special. I said we have 15 guests tonight. Everyone wants to be part of this NSD. I was going to say crap, but it's not crap. It's not crap anymore. I'm not packing McAfee. It's not. Well, okay, fine. It's crap. It's small. It's Canadian. It's Canadian crap. So therefore, at least it holds some value in some countries, but just not
It
ours.
just smells like maple syrup. That's about all.
It's maple syrup and burning pine tar is what that would be. Let's get one more of the roundtable hosts on here. This for sure, another Cubs fan, another Bears fan. But at the end of the day, this man will debate you and ask for the smoke every single time.
Yes,
My
very
man.
well.
And he works at, it's Wrigley Field, right, for the Cubs?
Yep.
Yeah, Wrigley Field, the man who keeps that damn stadium rolling, Mr. Nick Rosario of the Let's Talk Football Roundtable.
What's up,
How
Nick?
we
Next
doing?
time, get your
Wow.
intro written down before you
Well,
fucking say it.
Look at these morose motherfuckers right here. How you doing, gentlemen? How the hell is it
Doing
going?
well.
We're good. How are you doing tonight?
By the way, I have one correction, and maybe you didn't know this, but yes, I do work at Wrigley Field, obviously when the Cubs play in the summer, but I was born and raised a White Sox fan. My dad grew up on the south side of Chicago, so I am a White Sox fan, but I do work at Wrigley Field, so take that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yes.
I did not know that. I actually thought you were one of the biggest cup.
No,
like-
oh no, and again, I get that, and I it's probably a great assumption considering I work there as well. But I've always been a White Sox fan, but they pay me, so I go to work. I do what I got to do.
All right.
Jeez. Well, you know what?
You know,
Let's
It
get
keeps me out. It keeps me off the corner on weekends, so it's good.
Well, and like usually
Yeah.
everybody hates their bosses anyway. So if you work for your team's rival, then you can hate your boss in 2 different ways. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Rick has bought up the neighborhood and tried to put up all this crap, and now the neighborhood looks like it. And never mind, we won't get into that. Let's get into this.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
just get
so
into this, right?
we're learning some new stuff about you. I didn't know that. So let's
Yes.
get Chris in here to ask you a couple more questions, and let's get to
All
know
right.
a little bit more about you.
By the way, this is my first exchange with Chris, so don't screw this up, pal.
Listen, I'm not the one who had to
Yes.
like think about. Is it Wrigley Field? Yeah, it's Wrigley Field. While doing
Yes,
the
it's
intro
Wrigley Field.
live on
I
camera.
mean, what?
I
Are you in
have so
Canada
many
too?
other things I'm doing right now.
Right.
How do you
Right.
forget
No, I get-
Wrigley Field?
Do you own paper
Right.
and a pen?
Wrigley Field. Why? I own all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Why? Are you asking me
no,
or
no, I
him?
was talking.
Oh,
I was yapping at Andrew still.
Oh, I'm like, yes, I do.
Make it-
As a matter of fact, thank you. Right.
no. Nick,
question
out of
the way.
first question for you,
Yeah.
Nick, is what
Yes,
do you
yes,
want for
yes.
your team for Christmas? I'm assuming Bears fan. I think you said that.
Well, okay, yeah. Here's the thing. I want a legitimate center. Lucas Patrick was hurt most of the year, and Sam Mustafer couldn't block my 6-year-old great niece in a playpen. Okay, the point is, we need a legit center.
I played
And again,
center
with
in high school, and
120
I'll do it for $100,000. I'm just throwing it out there.
Fantastic. No, you probably can block better than Mustafer. That's all I can say. But seriously, I know Delilah said line. I heard what Delilah said. She's right. A lot, but the thing is, we have some good young talent on the line that still needs to play together a little more and gel. But Tevin Jenkins, Larry Borum have produced well this year. A lot of the time, again, everybody's got mess ups. But I really like where we're headed in that direction. We do need a legit center, though. We need somebody to anchor that group. For those of you who know Bears history, Jay Hilgenberg through the '85 Bears and Olin Kreutz, we've had great
Olin
centers
Kreutz, yeah.
over the years. This is what we need. We need a legit center to anchor that group. But honestly, the second thing, and I want to stress this, a number one receiver.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to get Justin Fields to become the passer that we know he can be, and again, I'm hoping Justin breaks that stereotype of state quarterbacks that have not done well in the NFL. So I'm hoping that Justin will be the guy to break through on that and show you that not all Ohio State quarterbacks suck when they get to the NFL. Just saying. All right. Now that I'm done with my high horse,
He'd be the
we need a
first.
legit receiver, and a legit center.
Well,
That's all I'm saying. That's what we need.
And the center's an interesting point too, because for young quarterbacks like Justin Fields, having a good veteran center is it's a smart move because they can call out blah, they can call out blitzes, help and give him some help. Like he obviously has to read the defense, but that can assist a young quarterback in a lot of ways. So,
but that's why I was hoping Lucas Patrick would work out, but he's just been injured most of the year.
Yeah.
And Sam Mustipher just isn't cutting it. So I think we need a legit.
I can relate with Rodney
legit
Hudson.
center.
He stole $10 million from us, played one fucking game, and then was like, "I'll see you later. I'm gonna be hurt the rest of the fucking season."
Exactly. So again, legit center and a number one receiver. I like Darnell Mooney, but number one legit receiver.
Yeah.
No,
a big body number one receiver. That's what you guys need. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely we do.
So who's your naughty and who's your nice on your team this year?
So naughty to me, and again, I understand, he's had to play a lot because we've had injuries in the cornerback position, but Kendall Vildor, he has annoyed me almost the entire season. That guy has been burnt more times than my dad making bacon. It's horrible. Okay, seriously, he'll play 5-10 yards off the guy and then still get beat. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, push the guy off the line, do something. But he doesn't start anyways. I know he's kind of a secondary guy, and obviously he was called into playing time because of the fact that we had some injuries in our secondary there. But again, I hate to pound on him, but Kendall Vildor just annoyed the hell out of me this year, and I hope he gets better. I assume he's still going to be with the team next year, so hopefully he'll find a way to correct his mistakes. But he annoyed me this year tremendously. And as far as the nice goes, again, I'm going to go with the obvious because again, after last year, people were like, well, there's Justin Fields, the guy. Can he be the guy? The Bears suck. Offensive line is horrible, which is true. Not denying that. But this kid showed that he's a gamer. He can play. He can run, obviously. He can throw the ball. As much as I was excited. For those of you who might have seen our draft special we did last year, or the year when he was drafted in 21, Dalla and I were beyond ecstatic that we traded up to get Justin Fields. Because I saw the kid play in college. He plays through a national championship game with a rib injury. Like, the kid's a gamer. He'll go out there. He'll take the hits. He can play. So, to me, I was very excited for this. He's shown this year he could be the guy. He is our future. Justin Fields is the man. And like I said, I hope we finally take that $125 million in cap space and those 8 picks we have so far and build this team for next year so we can make the playoffs. That's what I want.
You guys scare me for next year. You guys scare me next year.
Receiver.
I mean, we're hoping, man. We're hoping. I mean, that's all I got is hope right now because we're 3-10 or 3-11 right now. So all I got is hope,
I'm
my
all
friend.
for Justin Fields continuing to get better because I got him and Patrick Mahomes in a super flex league, and honestly, I feel pretty great about that. So
hey, watch him this week against Buffalo, though. Watch Justin Fields against Buffalo.
I'm hoping for a lot of rushing yards. Listen, I'm hoping for
I think he's gonna have a huge game.
Yards. I need help here.
There are some holes in that Bills defense that can be exploited, and I think Justin Fields will definitely exploit them this week. I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow.
That should be interesting. All right, and then lastly, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Well, Delilah stole my answer essentially because, again, Christmas Vacation is a classic. But there's another one that I truly like, and it probably speaks to my character because I'm kind of, for those who really, really know me, I'm a sarcastic jerk at times. Bad Santa. You guys have seen Bad Santa, right?
Yes.
Because there's nothing better to me than Lauren Graham humping on Billy Bob Thornton and yelling, "Fuck me, Santa! Fuck me, Santa! Fuck me, Santa! Fuck me!" Santa. Like that's the greatest thing in the world. Like that to me. I mean, besides, I think Lauren Graham's hot, just for the record. But yeah, that Bad Santa to me is just hilarious. And the best line in the movie, if you guys have ever seen it, Bernie Mac is talking to the little guy, Tony, I forget his name. And he says, "You got some lip on you, midget." And he's like, "Yeah, these lips were on your wife's pussy last night." Greatest line ever. Totally hilarious. I think it's great. Bad Santa, I love.
I like how Alec was like scared to say ass, and then you just said "fuck me, Santa" 3 times in a row.
Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me.
Sorry. I wasn't gonna do that, but I heard Chris's diatribe earlier where all he said was like the F word every other word. So I thought it was okay to get away with it. My bad.
It's hilarious. And the guests we have, Alex was like scared to say ass.
Now, here's the thing. If NSD ever gets like listen, you need to stop it with the swearing, I'm just going to double up.
I'll retire.
We're double up.
Okay, well.
I'm going to double down and you're going to get nothing but the F word 24 hours a day.
You're going to respond with a fuck you. Like,
That's why I work in construction because we could just use the F word all the time.
Yeah. Construction, everybody talks like that. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Nick,
It's just one of those things. Yeah.
thank you so much for being on here tonight. NSD
Sure.
bids you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But
No.
first, promote
you.
yourself and tell us where we can find you.
Oh, well, for ththose of you who are probably watching this show, you've seen me on Tuesday evenings as kind of the commander of the round table, as it were. I am. There's three of us. It's me, Handy, and of course Delilah. I kind of steer the ship, kind of make it move, keep it going. But and then also, whenever we, again, it's been kind of one of those years where I was also on the Sunday show with Sean, Nathan, and little Dylan there, our buddy.
Yeah.
And we've been on and off all season, so we apologize for that. It's just been one of those years where Sundays have just become all kinds of mess. And I started working Bears games for a job, so I kind of missed a lot of Sundays. So, but you can see me Tuesday nights for sure. And again, if any of you, I'm always open for bookings. I don't cost a lot. I'm pretty cheap. Give me something to drink or something to eat, and I'm good. Like, really, I don't ask for much. So that's pretty much how I am. But thank you guys seriously for having me on. I totally appreciate it.
Payment.
Yeah.
Oh, my absolutely. Chris, have you seen me? They don't call me Big Nick for nothing. I'm a pretty big guy. I know Loosemore played offensive line in high school or whatever, but I got him by probably at least 150 pounds or 3 to whatever. I'm a big man.
But I'm saying, if you guys want an offensive line, I think me and Alex would come do it for like, a couple $100,000. Like, nothing crazy.
If you guys can block better than Mustafer and Alex Leatherwood, sure. No problem.
I know I can block better than Leatherwood.
Yeah, I play rugby, so
if you're looking for a backup football, I'm right here too. So
all right, there you go. Right, absolutely.
Have yourself a good night, Nick. Thank you so much for being here.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, gentlemen. Brother. Happy New Year and happy Boxing Day for you Canadians. I know it's the 26th, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's right. You see that? Thank you so much, Nick, for being on here. That's an American who knows what Boxing Day is.
Yeah.
Clip that right now. Send
rare.
it. You know who to send that to, Chris. You know right off the bat who to send that to. Speaking of sending it, the man who sends in picks every day, the man who I've actually turned to for advice, and I'm going to state this right now. Everyone knows that I called the Minnesota Vikings to make the playoffs this year. That man that is about to be on here is the man that I went to and asked and was like, what do you think about this? Do you honestly think that they could actually be that 7th spot? Now look at the Minnesota Vikings, look at NSD making money, and look at this man leading his own show with the over and under, bringing in the Bears fan down south in Tampa, Mr. Harry the Greek.
Did we get all 3 Bears fans on one show?
That's right.
Of course he did. Is there anything different here, guys? Hold on. Hang on. There's 2 different kind of people in this world: Greeks and people that want to be Greeks. And there's 2 different sports fans: Bears fans and people that wish they were Bears fans. Merry Christmas, everybody. How you all doing today?
Thank you so much for being on here tonight. So Harry the Greek is the host of the Over and Under. He's been on our show, of course, with Peter and Ray a few times. He's on with Peter and Ray almost every single time that they go live. They are one of the best trios and tangents I have seen. So while we got you here, Mr. Harry the Greek, you haven't actually been able to talk to my co-host Alex Loosemore in a while. So why don't I get Alex Loosemore to give you some questions about the holidays?
What's up, Alex?
Not too much, man. How about you? Long time no see.
Long time no see. You gotten a little thinner there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, you have.
You've lost some weight, man. You look really, really good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. As far as these questions go, what do you want for your team for Christmas?
What do I want for my team for Christmas?
I like how he puts down the beer too. He's just like, I gotta think this through.
Less filling. Less filling.
Think this through. Hang on here. Set my beer down.
I want a center. I want a center.
Back to back. Good choice.
I want a center for Christmas. I'm not disappointed. Look, I want a better wide receiver. I'm not disappointed in Chase Claypool, and I'm not disappointed with N'Keal Harry. People don't realize that this is one of the reasons why Justin Fields is just absolutely blowing it up. I mean, when you got 2 receivers that weigh in excess of 240 pounds, and they're taking on 190 to 210 pound, corners, bro, let me tell you something. He's opening up a lot of pass. Tell you what, that's what I want for Christmas. I want a center.
Good choice. Very good choice.
Yeah.
All right. Who's been naughty and who's been nice?
Who's been naughty? Kyler Gordon in the first part of the season.
Oh,
Kyler Gordon was pretty naughty. Let me tell you something. He's played a lot better as of since it has been. But I'll tell you what, I thought his nickname was Toast. I mean, you talk about teams exploiting him. They were like, welcome to the NFL, rookie. But I'll tell you what makes you tough is going to make you better.
Yep, absolutely. All right, who's been nice for you?
Oh, my God. There's a nice list. You know what? It's easy to say Jaquan Brisker or Justin Fields, but how about Jack Sanborn? How about an undrafted free agent and Jack Sanborn from University of Wisconsin? Little shout out to the people. Can't say the Green Bay thing. God, they suck. But anyway.
Yeah.
But seriously, man, I mean, how can you say anything bad about Jack Sanborn? I mean,
he can't.
I mean, the guy's a gamer. Unfortunately, they got him on the bench this year. And you know what? Their left tackle. What is that kid's name? The 5th round draft pick. Diamond in a rough.
Oh,
my brain's not working, guys. I just got done doing an 1.5-hour show and all the picks and everything else.
Too.
I'm gonna get the name real quick because this is bothering me.
I know there's a couple of Bear fans in the comments section who will probably drop it too. Like Nick will probably hear this and drop it here in a second as well.
No, I keep forgetting the young man's name, but he's played very well. But I can tell you one thing about this left tackle that a lot of people don't know. He doesn't make the same mistake twice. Never. And he has gotten better week after week after week. And everybody can downplay how bad this offensive line is. You better start looking at some PFF grades, guys.
Is it Braxton Jones?
Braxton Jones, yes,
Braxton,
sir.
There we go.
This offensive line's top 10 in football right now. Just throwing that out there. That's not because they're a passing team. And by the way, to the other gentleman that you just had on here, how much Justin Fields was a gamer at Ohio State. I want people to understand something. Justin Fields is a hell of an athlete, okay? And he was a passing quarterback that could run at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he is now a running quarterback that can pass. They are going to spend that $125 to $150 million in the offseason. I hope they spend it on the offense because I think they can draft it on the defense.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, they're going to have a really, really good time next year. And I'm so looking forward to seeing what this team can do next year because Justin Fields, hell of a quarterback, man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, you guys scare me. You remind me a lot of what we were last year. Like, I think it's the exact same phase. I think you guys are going to have that really good offseason. You guys are right there, ready to go next year.
Should have beat Detroit this year.
Yep. Right down to the wire.
Should have happened. Game, yep. And here's a stat for you, ladies and gentlemen. You ready? The Chicago Bears, with their 11 losses, 8 of them been by 1 score.
Yep.
Just digest that for a minute. And you've gotten rid of Akeem Hicks, Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith. Can I keep going? It just goes on and on and on and on. Okay, I mean, it's just look. They're not really good right now. They're just playing above their heads right now. And personally, I put Justin Fields out on the. I put him in the cheap seats and come up with a mysterious injury and say, "Hey, son, you need to sit this year."
Yeah, I agree. And that exact reason with the 1-score losses is why you remind me of the Lions last year. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Last question here. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Wow, I got a lot of them, but let's go really old school. Really old school. How about Miracle on 34th Street?
Yes.
All right. Good choice.
How about that one? I mean, you could just sit there and it's just
such a good movie.
I mean, I'd love to give the Tom Willis movies and look, man, how can you beat that? Or the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Charlie Brown's Christmas. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, it's just all really good. But probably my favorite was The Miracle on 34th Street.
Love it.
That's a great.
Hey, just out of shit and giggles, what's the temperature in Canada, eh?
You should have asked us yesterday. We would have been like minus 37 before the wind chill.
How about you, Alex?
Yeah, same thing. I'm right with Andrew. We're all in the same area.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are all in Canada?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I work with Andrew, actually.
Yep.
Can you guys do me a favor? Can you please take some of this weather out of Florida?
We're pushing it away. It can go now. It can go.
Nope. Yeah, take it. Sorry, not ours anymore.
I woke up this morning. It was 71 degrees, clear blue skies, winds coming out of the south. It was really nice. And right around 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm sitting in my backyard and I'm looking toward the Gulf of Mexico, and you could see this black line approaching. And right when the black line started getting there, the wind shifted to the north and the temperature dropped in the course of, you ready? 30 seconds, it dropped 20 degrees like that.
Oh,
Whoa.
And tomorrow
Wow.
morning, yes, we're going to be 34 degrees.
ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, but don't worry,
Have
guys.
fun.
But
Have
it's
fun.
okay. But it's okay. By Wednesday, you ready?
Listen, I'd take 34 degrees right now.
Hey, it'll be 80, 82 again. You'll be seeing me
Nice.
by my pool.
There you go.
It'll be
See,
a
when
lot
you
of
said
fun.
72 degrees, I was like, yeah, that was us in like August, September. Like,
Harry, thank you so much for being here. Promote yourself. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Hey, you can find me on the Over Under on 1252 Sports. The name of the show is the Over Under. I'm the host, Harry the Greek. Also, you can catch me on the Sports Web with Mr. Peter Blake Monday, Wednesdays, and sometimes even a Friday night. It just totally depends. Andrew, love your show, love your passion. The rest of you guys, keep up your hustle. And you know what? You can never get enough Chicago Bear fans. We'll talk to you guys later, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, to
Christmas,
you
Harry.
from all of us here at NSD, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Hey, less filling.
Cheers, brother.
But you
Have a
see,
great
none
one.
of you guys know the other part of this. I mean, am I the only old?
I don't. I'm sorry.
It's really. Oh my God. Is Peter Blake there?
He's next. Yes, sir.
Just pull him in for a second. He'll answer it. Peter, less filling.
Tastes great.
Okay.
There we go. All right, Harry, we'll get you out of here and we'll bring Peter back on. Have yourself a
Deuces,
great one.
brother. Take care of yourself.
Anthony in the comments too.
Yeah, it tastes great. There we go.
Take
All right,
care,
buddy,
guys.
have a great
Good night.
one. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, dude.
All right. So you obviously know who's coming in next.
Yes.
This Christmas train keeps on moving. The Sports Web, Amped Up Sports, the Rolex Warrior. I call him the Rolex Warrior. I know it's like the Rolex something else, and I should really, like Chris said, I should write down all of this. But sorry, I'm preparing millions of other things. Sorry.
I'm sorry, what was that you said in the group chat about having a nap today?
Oh.
I'm gonna go
Called
delete that. I'm gonna
out.
go delete that quick. Anyways, bringing on the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who got me out of the bottom of my staircase to the office that you see right now, the guy who really started it all for a lot of us on social media. Again, Amped Up Sports, the Sports Web's very own Peter Blake. How's it going tonight, my friend?
What's going on, guys? How you doing? Merry Christmas. And it is the Rolex Reporter. What time is it? My time. And of course, for NSD, it's your time.
Yes, thank you so much for being on here tonight. The man, the myth, the legend. Again, I cannot even start on how appreciative I am to have your time here. You are, again, one of the first people that we've actually followed through the social media detours of how to do all this kind of stuff. So thank you so much for being on here. Let's get this thing a-rolling. It's the first time I've actually been able to interview you. So I actually feel nice and I get to do this properly.
I got to give you some horns for that.
Yeah. All right. So let's start it off with, what do you want from your Tampa Bay Buccaneers for Christmas?
Well, for this coaching staff to actually have a clue, because how does a team go from scoring 30 points a game to only 17? And if we're going to throw it in there, how about Rob Gronkowski? All the rumors that have come out, he contacted the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thanksgiving. You need that guy in the fold at the end of the day. Not only a great end-line blocker, can help your run game out. He is a security blanket for Tom Brady. He makes that offense in the red zone that much better. So somebody to get a clue on that offensive coaching staff. And how about Gronk?
Yeah,
Good choice.
I want Gronk back so bad.
Did you see what Gronk said about coming back to the NFL today?
Yeah, about being number 69.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd have to check in every single play, and every single play the ref would have to be like, yeah,
number
checking
69
in,
is
number
eligible.
69 is eligible.
He said he wasn't with the Bucs. There was a team out there that offered it, but he said there was a chance. And that's one of my favorite lines from one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion, Dumb and Dumber. And ladies and gentlemen, if you go on a date with somebody and you say Dumb and Dumber is a classic and the lady doesn't agree, she's not the lady for you. I'm just saying. Rob Gronkowski says there's a chance, there's a possibility of a chance for him to come back on this team that could actually go 9-8 or 8-9 and still win their division.
Yeah, right. So with that being said, then who would you think has been naughty and who's been nice for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Well, there's two naughties. There has to be Donovan Smith, the most penalized player in the league. In fact, he's had some critical penalties at critical times that have cost this team some big-time points. And then Tom Brady with the 4 turnovers. He hasn't made all the throws. And then I know you're going to ask me about nice. How about Tristan Wirfs, one of the best young
Yes.
in the league, a Pro Bowler. And then Tom Brady on the nice list, 2 fourth-quarter comebacks. In fact, one of those against the hated New Orleans Saints, surpassing Peyton Manning for all time. So Brady on both lists at this juncture this year.
I like that because it's same thing that most Buccaneer fans have been saying, not only tonight, but I think just in general for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I know that you like some of the classics here, so I'm actually kind of curious to see what your answer is going to be for this one. What is your favorite Christmas movie there, Peter?
Yippee-ki-yay. It's got to be Die Hard.
Yes.
Come on, Bruce Willis. I mean, how is that? And I get it. He came on there and he said the politically correct thing that it's not a Christmas movie, but damn it, it's a Christmas movie to me. It's Die Hard all day, every day on Christmas, in my opinion. And of course, National Lampoons. I mean, come on, Chevy Chase and all those one-liners, and then you got Randy Quaid in there. It seems like everybody's got a Randy Quaid in their family.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely always that one weird uncle that just is ruining it for everybody.
Yeah.
Ruining it for some
Good
people,
choices.
enjoyment for other words.
Yeah.
Peter, thank you so much for being on here from NSD. Why don't you take a quick second and promote yourself and tell everybody where we can find you?
Absolutely. It's the evolution of sports talk television on Monday and Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock on I Love St. Pete, The Hub, and Amped Up Sports. Of course, like and follow the Sports Web on YouTube. Of course, join me for my post-game edition on Christmas night, Bucs versus the Cardinals. Do 3 things, as we say here on the Sports Web, and Andrew knows it all too well. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. I'm your host, Peter Blake, giving you something to think about. Have a great night, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Peter.
Thank you so much again for being here. We'll talk to you again soon.
Absolutely, guys.
All right, cheers. All right, we got to keep on rolling. We just were in Tampa. We were in Chicago. And now we're going to go to the East Coast. I'm trying to remember, was he in North Carolina? I think that's where he's in. Yeah. I see him not. I see him not.
Virginia.
Okay. West Virginia.
He cheers for North Carolina in college, but
Yes, but he's actually, there it is. Let's bring him in. We're looking like this. The man, the myth, the legend from Let's Talk Football. We'll name all the shows here in a little bit. Mr. Sean Spencer. How the hell is it going, buddy?
Let's go, baby.
I love that jersey.
I told both of you guys in August, back in April. If he comes here, I'm picking up this jersey. Sam Howell brought it in. Who knows if he'll get playing time, but definitely had to pick it up, man.
Sean Spencer, the man, the myth,
buddy.
the legend. Thank you so much for being here. I know that you're around family. I know they can't hear me right now, which is thank goodness right now.
We've been listening to you all night, so you're good.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
See, God bless the rest of your family there for actually tuning in and being like, oh, my
putting up with us, yeah.
Yeah. We got some questions here for you. I'm going to turn this over to my man, the Cardinals fan, Mr. Chris.
Hey, Sean.
What's up, Chris?
I'm going to go off script here. I got a quick question for you prior to the scripted ones. Nothing crazy. I've just been watching you like in the little thing on the bottom, like this whole show. Either you're recording the hottest mix track of 2022, or you're yelling at somebody, and I just want to know what the fuck.
It was yelling.
I was watching it. You're like, man, like your head's bobbing around. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? Like, is he putting out a track? Like, what's happening?
Hold up. I gotta bring this guy, Tyler. Come here, man. Come here. I'm bringing in my sister's boyfriend. He came by the house. Okay, this is the guy, and he brought treats for the family, some nice things to sip, and the family's been having fun today. And me moving, I'm just like
every time I look down, I'm like,
we've been showing.
This guy looks nice. He's partying, man.
Come on in.
You want to bring the whole family.
Yeah, the more the
Come on in.
More family. Say Merry Christmas. We're all good.
Yo, hey, I also found a Ravens fan or a Panthers fan potentially for NFC South.
Oh.
Panthers.
You found the only one that exists.
Wait, hold on. You got Chuba Hubbard to be on the NFC South show? What the hell?
Chuba's parents are now
Cam Newton's biggest fan, following him all the way through from Auburn.
Well, who, Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam Newton, you got him on the show.
No. I'm sure he's free. He's free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to go to
And he
Twitter
is
and
his biggest
retract.
fan. I promise you that.
Absolutely.
All right, Sean. Well, what do you want for the Commanders for Christmas this year?
Since David came on here and wanted to give his little PSA about the Cowboys, only one thing. I don't care if we win another game. Beat Dallas. Boom. I don't even care if we make the playoffs. Just beat Dallas. Just to shut all them up. That's what it is.
Love it.
I like that.
Fair enough. And who's been naughty and nice on the Commanders this year?
Well, everybody that's not a Commander knows who's been naughty for us, and it's the devil himself, Dan Snyder. He's a Bama. He's a bum. I can't stand him. He sit here and charges us $18 for a beer.
I think,
at
honestly,
FedEx.
on your naughty list, it should be whoever built that fucking statue. Whoever put that together.
They've been trying to work it. They've been trying to fix it, but still, you can't pay. The problem is, every single time we try to have any kind of celebration for Sean Taylor, any kind of statue or anything, you have people like Patrick Mahomes' brother dancing all over the number on the field. You have random stuff like little wiry arms that we do. It's just like, what are y'all doing? I don't think we should have done what they did for Pat Tillman.
That statue looks like they had that idea the day before and then cooked it up that night. It's like, no, you've been talking about this for like a year, man.
Yeah.
And then you waited till the night before to put it together.
Oh, absolutely. And look, I just want y'all, if y'all have the time, we're all football guy junkies. Go back and look at every time they tried to have some kind of tribute for Sean Taylor, and then also correlate that with where the government was as far as coming after Dan Snyder. It's just coincidence that it seems to happen at the same daggone time, and it's like, oh, okay, now you're.
It's called
now
deflection. It's called deflection.
Absolutely.
Let's just call it what it is.
My naughty.
Yeah.
That is my naughty. Absolutely. Don't go anywhere else. But my nice. You know what? I'm gonna sit here and say it. A lot of people aren't huge fans of this guy, and even our own fans. I'm gonna say Ron Rivera. We started off 1-4, and to be honest with you, shout out to the Greek, and shout out to Peter shout out to Greek because he's a Bears fan. Yeah, we were what? We were a couple inches and a bobbled pass away from losing to the Bears in Chicago. You know what I mean? So we could very easily be 1-5, if not worse. He kept his team together without our $28 million quarterback, brought in Taylor Heineke, who's doing what he's doing, but our defense showed up. He kept the team together, and now we're relevant. We're in the playoff contention. So you have to give some kind of love to Ron Rivera. He's been nice. He's been doing it. And then with cancer and everything that he's had to deal with in the last 3 years, and in 2 times we've been in playoff contention. Now, the first time, the rest of the NFC sucked, so it doesn't matter. But right now, it's, we're all good, and we're still in contention. So
I got a lot of time for Ron Rivera. I really like him. Actually, it was kind of fun to watch. I know nobody gives a fuck about the Pro Bowl, but it was really fun to watch this week. The Commanders put out a video of like Ron Rivera telling all the players that made the Pro Bowl, and it was really cool to watch. Especially when he did it. The one guy, he's like, listen, he's like, I don't know how to do this. And Buddy's just like,
right.
I'll punch you right now.
He's like, you made the Pro Bowl. He's like, oh shit, okay. Like, I thought I was getting cut, man. What the fuck? Like,
shout out to Jeremy Reeves, who made the Pro Bowl. We drafted him last year. He was like a 5th or 6th round pick. He really wasn't. Hey, wait, come on, Pop. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, come here. You already came in camera. Look, that's my Pop right here. 83 years young.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Pops.
This is the one. He's the one that did it back in the 60s and 70s. The reason why I'm on camera.
Yeah. That wasn't the only thing he did in the 60s and 70s, but we don't need to be bringing that up in the holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. Hey, we are. But yo, Jeremy Reeves, you got to shout out to him, man. Drafted last year. Nobody really thought he was going to be much of anything. He's really been just a special team standout. But this guy has worked his butt off like day in and day out to get to this place. And I'm not gonna lie, when they were like, "Oh, you're a special team starter," I was like, "Oh, really? Okay, that's great." But at the same time, when you think about the journey and you see Ron Rivera say, "I know your mom would have loved this," and then he breaks down, and it's like, thank you, because Dan Snyder has made us look like just trash, and to have this good stuff happen after everything we've dealt with this year, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Absolutely.
All right, and lastly, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
All right, I don't know if any of y'all have seen this, but my mom is kind of similar to a couple of parents I've heard here, where it's like you're watching all the movies of Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, you know, Miracle on 34th, all that stuff. My mom's my whole family's huge Whitney Houston fans. So we always watch The Preacher's Wife, Whitney Houston, Denzel Washington, so much great music in there. Yeah. We definitely got down on that. That was always my favorite. And it's weird because there's a lot. Like I love Home Alone, all the other ones, but that one to me was just like, okay, this is Christmas. Christmas time is here. Let's go.
It's that meaning of watching it with your family and everything too, right? Like, yeah.
Yes. Mind you, we just watched a movie upstairs, and it was like an hour movie, and the movie definitely went 2 hours because we paused it like 3 or 4 times just to argue about points in the movie. We're like, is he supposed to be with this person? That's not going to happen. Who's the real villain?
See, and that's the exact reason why I never watch Marvel movies on a date, because I don't want to have to pause it to explain shit like 15 fucking times. My favorite goddamn movies, it's fucking tattooed on my arm. Leave it the fuck alone. Ask questions after, not during the movie. When I watched, just quick, I watched Endgame with a girl after I'd already seen it in theaters, thank God. My favorite movie, though. And the first 5 seconds into the movie, she's like, oh, like, what's happening here? I'm like, just fucking keep watching. It's going to answer your fucking question. I'm like, we're 5 seconds. She's asked a question about Hawkeye's family. I'm like, just watch the fucking movie, man.
Kim did that for about one half of a movie, and even she was like, you know what, no more. I'm going to dedicate myself into figuring this out here. So.
Hey, the reason why I created all the Let's Talk Football shows is because I tried to do all that stuff with Kat. And she was like, oh, I love football. I love sports. And I was like, okay, well, who had the most yards in this season? Oh, I don't like it that much.
Fair enough.
Time out. Time to go. No.
Speaking of which, you got family around you. God bless you for being on with us while you're with the family there. Take a moment to promote yourself and tell everybody where we can find you.
Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I have one half of that dynamic duo that's Let's Talk Football. Myself, Janae Strother. We got shows 6 out of 7 nights a week. We love to have this day off so we can listen to my guy, Andrew Robert, North Sports Dynasty. All right, I'm cutting it short because they're getting loud over here. Appreciate y'all having me on. Let's Talk Football. Watch us. Do your thing. Peace, people.
Thank you so much for being
that mixed track.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to your whole fam jam there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll see y'all soon.
Cheers,
All
brother. All right. We ain't done. Listen.
What, we're like halfway?
Listen, did you honestly think that we at NSD were putting a Christmas special on without making this actually fucking special? No. Making an appearance tonight is the man who is the owner of our second sponsor here at NSD, Zagnif Apparel's very own Atlanta Falcon diehard, Georgia Bulldog riding, jet flying, something motherfucker, Mr. Anthony Fingers, also known as Just Me, also known as Zagnif Apparel. How's it going tonight, my friend?
Andrew Faubert. If you're gonna do the Nature Boy, you gotta do it right.
You know goddamn well I do it right.
Wow. Woo!
Anthony Handy, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for being
I like how pre-show you wanted to start with Anthony, and then now we bumped into second last.
I know. I was gonna.
We're gonna start with Anthony. Oh no, we're gonna start with David. Okay, we'll just bump Anthony like right to the back then.
Well, so many other people.
I'm good.
Started popping in.
Look,
guy was an hour early, and we made him wait an hour and a half to come on the show.
I'm gonna tell you like I told Skip. Skip Bayless when I took off my glasses. I said, Skip, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
Anthony, if Anthony had a problem at all with any of the time, I would have put it in there. But also in the pre-show, he was telling us and letting us know. What the hell is all that? He was just telling us and letting us know that there was that he was more flexible kind of thing. So if anybody needed to go and stuff like that. But nonetheless, we're happy to have you on here, right now. And my man, the other legend here at NSD, one of the 4 legends, soon to be 5 legends here at NSD, and we'll talk about that next show.
Your family's growing faster than Nick Cannon. Stop, watch it now.
Well, yeah, I mean, if Chris will get along with anybody else that we hire on here at NSD, it's kind of like the first line
started
of the job.
Literally one message, he's just like, Andrew, like.
Still my favorite thing in the whole group chat.
He's already pissing me off.
Yeah. All right, Alex, let's get into the questions here for Anthony.
All right, so I'm glad I'm the one to interview him because I'm scheduling a date against his team on January 9th there. So glad I get to interview him here for the Pro League. So what do you want for your Atlanta Falcons for Christmas?
Atlanta needs an offensive line. Atlanta is in dire
theme.
Yeah.
Listen.
No,
can't
seriously.
all have the same thing for Christmas.
Atlanta is in dire need of an offensive line. I think the difference between, I believe it's a 5 and 8, if I can read that right because my glasses aren't on, that we are right now. There are a few games that we were less than a touchdown score away from winning. That was the difference between winning and losing that game. And we all know that Marcus Mariota likes to hold the ball a long time. He's not the future of the franchise, but we could have used that this year. Definitely an offensive line. That's it. I'm going to keep it simple. I've been a Falcons fan since as long as I can remember, and that's it.
Yeah, I like that. Good choice. All right, who's been naughty and who's been nice down in Atlanta?
The aforementioned stopgap quarterback, Mr. Marcus Mariota. His biggest problem, he holds the ball too long. He got this thing where he's patting the ball like he's making pasta. Just get rid of it. Step back, go through your progressions, get rid of the ball. He's been sacked. He's been sacked 28 times this year. I mean, is it entirely possible? It is entirely possible. I have learned after being a Falcons fan for so many years that you can have a player that is both a boon and a bust to your program because it is because of him. While he's not the greatest quarterback in the league, it is also because of him that we were in so many of the games that we eventually wound up losing. So, but I'm gonna have to go with Eminem right there, Marcus Mariota. That's my guy.
All right, so is he both? Is he naughty and nice?
Oh no! I got somebody. Look, Skip Bayless. You told me to pick a naughty and a nice. Don't make listen. I had to deal with one this week. Don't make me come. Look, all right. Just remember, they call me the elevator because I come up slow. You won't see it coming. Oh, he went to sleep out of nowhere. What was that?
Love it.
Okay. Oh, you want to know who my nice is? Is that what you're waiting on? Yeah. Oh, my bad. My bad, bruh. My nice this year, Tyler Algier. Didn't score a lot of touchdowns this year. But that was the guy. That when Cordell Patterson, Cordell Patterson went out. That's the guy that they went to, and he delivered. 5 yards a carry. Easily. How many drives did they build on his back? And then, of course, inevitably lose the game because Marcus Mariota hold the ball too damn long. But they built a lot of drives, potential game-winning drives on his back. The game against Washington, Tyler Algier right, Tyler Algier left. Mm-hmm. Oh, the pocket broke down. There goes Marcus Mariota around the right corner. It was Tyler Algier and Marcus Mariota. And then, of course, what happened. And Sean got to tease me. And we coming for you, Commanders. We don't play you no more this year, but the next time we see you, we got your number. So that is Tyler Algier is my nice. Marcus Mariota is my naughty.
I like that.
Right, yeah. I forgot that I was asking the question.
Yeah, all good. We've all had a couple of drinks.
I'm waiting. I'm looking at you guys like.
All right. So what's your favorite Christmas movie?
my favorite has been thrown out a couple of times. I mean, how could you not like fist with your toes? I'll be damned. How could you not like that? Or, oh, the quarterback is toast, the Die Hard. That, of course, is my absolute favorite. But in the interest of not repeating the same movies over and over again, number 3 on my list, people were just picking them off all around. But number 3 on my list is a little ditty by a guy who is an In Living Color alumnus and already was a star in his own right by the time this movie came out, and Mr. Jim Carrey and The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
Good pick.
Now, let's be clear. Let's be 100% clear about this. Nothing will ever, ever, ever replace the original Dr. Seuss animated, which was voiced by Boris Karloff and had Thurl Ravencraft, who was the voice of Tony the Tiger for God only knows how many years.
I was just about to say you can't replace the OG Grinch.
You can't. Yeah. I mean, and so you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You can't do it. But Jim Carrey nailed that role. I mean, 100% nailed it.
It's a phenomenal movie. You can't replace the OG. That's it.
Now you should watch the interview about him putting all the stuff on. He's just like, it's like slow torture. Literally, it's slow torture. It's like waterboarding and shit. So
but go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and then the backstory. I mean, they had to add some, a little fluff to it to make it a little longer than the 30-40 minutes than the original. But the backstory of Cindy Lou Who and how he became the Grinch and his little rivalry with the mayor of Whoville and Jeffrey Tambor and the romance and all of that. That loved it. Every single solitary minute of it.
Yeah.
Love it. And I love the fact that you stayed here the whole entire time to be on here at NSD.
Yeah.
Bruh,
why don't you promote yourself?
This is the hottest party in town right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand. And then to make it even better, I'm gonna tell on you a little bit, Foobs. Foobs, if you notice, has like half the Grinch costume on. He had the pregame ritual. He had the head on, and he was getting his head banged on with that Grinch costume. He was like walking, bruh. And even funnier was Chris sitting over in the corner, just completely unfazed by this. Like,
this is normal for us.
Yeah,
right.
Normal. Yeah, it's just regular address.
So,
what's up, man? Our guys are already drunk, so
So to find me, where can you find me? I think the more appropriate question is, where can you not find me? I started out with one show with my homeboy Colin. Actually, I was doing a show with my homeboy Dave. Sean Spencer, somehow or another, somebody turned him on to our show. He said, hey, I want you to come and do the Shannon Sharp impersonation for the draft, for the Let's Talk Football. This was last year. This was just been a year and a half for the Let's Talk Football draft special. So now you can find myself and my co-host Colin P. from the DMV, et cetera, very long intro on This Week in UGA Football on Mondays. You can find me with Nick and Delilah, my co-hosts who were on earlier on Let's Talk Football, the Roundtable. I do an occasional guest spot, voiceover only, just for the purposes of doing impersonations on the Power Hour podcast. Thursday nights, I jump in sometimes with Alex and the guys on NFL Edition. Fridays, I might pop up on a Friday show. Sometimes I jump in on the Ben Zone, on the on the Have At It show.
Have At It.
Yeah. So you can find me just about every night of the week. You can.
Love it.
And don't forget, like my man said, ZagnifApparelDesign.com. That's what the hell was that?
That was Sid coming in.
Ash chewing Sid's ass out.
That's where I got this cool little hat right here. We got those. We got beanies. You're gonna see a little something a little later on to check out. Make sure you check us out because these clothes. I'm not just saying this because this is my brand. I'm telling you, these clothes are like butter. I had the hoodie on earlier.
The jacket.
I'm eyeing those up.
I had the hoodie on earlier, and I had to take it off because I got something spilled on it. But my God, it's just like these clothes are the kind of clothes you put on a cold day, and you just sit in your chair and just nod off. That's what we put now. So we appreciate the patrons and fellas. I appreciate y'all having me on and putting up with my shenanigans. Who'd have thought from me making one random comment about Judy walking up the stairs on the first episode of Family Matters, never to be seen again, would lead to me being a frequent guest on this show.
Hells yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
We are always happy to have you, and you are always welcome here at NSD, especially
Absolutely.
now that you are the second sponsor that we have here at NSD with Zagnif Apparel. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony, I was going to say Anthony Zagnif. That's not your last name. Anthony of Zagnif Apparel, thank you so much for being here. Merry Christmas from NSD, and you have your...
I am very happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Merry
brother.
Christmas, Anthony.
Merry Christmas, fellas. Hey,
We'll talk
and
to you soon.
I know about Boxing Day, too.
Okay, hey, all right,
Ooh.
all right. That's just more ammunition for Chris against like Sid and stuff like that. So we're perfect here. All right, buddy, have yourself a good one. We'll talk to you later.
Against Sid.
All right,
You're the one who
fellas.
started the Boxing Day war.
All right, we got Alex has to pop out of here for a quick
Yeah,
second.
for like
so
30 seconds.
So before we do that, actually, we're gonna get some quick commercials run up here, and then we're gonna bring on Ben Cornett from the Ben Zone and have at it and get his Christmas takes in a quick little interview. But first, so that Alex doesn't have to like randomly run away halfway through the next interview, we're going to run the commercials right now. We'll be back in about 4 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you right back here at Let's Talk Football at North Sports Dynasty with a lot of people from Let's Talk Football. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to North Sports Dynasty. I am 1/4 of the host here at North Sports Dynasty. For now, we got big news coming next week. We are joined with one other quarter, there we go, of the host here, Chris, Alex, and now brought in but muted. And I don't know if he's doing that on purpose, just because he's in the car. There he is. Hello.
I'll unmute when I go to talk, but yeah, there's a few people in the car with me.
What's up? Hi, everybody.
So,
we got Sid, obviously the other host of North Sports Dynasty, tuning in and joining us. He is having Hanukkah celebrations going on today, tomorrow, yesterday, the day before that, and the next, I think, 6 days or however Hanukkah goes. I'm really butchering Hanukkah here, aren't I? I'm the worst.
You're really butchering intros tonight, man.
Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Which by the way, before we get Ben on here, can I give the first gift out? I just figured it'd be perfect time to give like one of the gifts out for one of the hosts here. Is that cool? Is that cool? Can I do? Okay, cool. So I got Chris a gift, and it's actually right here. This is a authentic game-used Jack Campbell goalie stick. I got this just for you.
That's awesome.
Just for you. I got it signed, engraved, and everything from one of the games that he fucking sucked at. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to the Edmonton Oilers and Jack Campbell. So just wanted to give that gift up out of the way here.
All right. Look of just pure disappointment.
And I got kindling for Christmas.
Yeah. All those cards, yeah. All right, so let's bring on one more guest that we have here in the back right now. We are waiting for a couple others. Obviously, it's the holidays, so we're waiting on a couple of people who are at different times. One being Kyle.
Yeah.
We don't need him.
Well,
we
have to include him. What was that, Sid?
But why?
Can't take him anywhere.
So you can't take him anywhere.
Why?
Well, I mean, it's true. Like, we're going to probably take him to Detroit. He'll be the
we
first one
choose
arrested.
to include him. We don't have to include him.
He brings a lot to NSD. Don't.
Stress, headaches. Yeah, brings a ton. Pain in the ass.
Speaking of,
bad
this is actually a good
takes.
transition.
Yeah, fucking.
Speaking of pain in the ass, our next guest is actually what he used to actually call himself, a self-proclaimed troll. He was found in Peter Blake's comment thread back in the day, was a actual good friend to Peter Blake and a few people of the Bucs Report crew back in the day, who found himself wanting his voice heard and started to not only produce his own shows, he joined the NFL edition and became 1/5 or 1/6 of the show host there.
Who fucking knows at this point?
And now he is the producer of the Ben Zone, the host, and I think half host of Have At It, because I think Alec is technically a host on there, but we'll get him to tell us himself. Mr. Ben Cornett, there we go, is joining us tonight. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Ben?
Wow, guys, how do I follow everyone else? Seriously, I mean, they've all been great so far.
Well, Andrew didn't fumble his way through your intro, so that's a good start.
Well, no, actually, Alec, he stalks my show, and I said, you know what, I kind of feel bad for the guy. I'll just make him a host. Why not? You know, but yes, guys, thanks for having me tonight. How's everyone doing?
We're good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I working, then had the wrap gifts, and then actually good timing.
I thought it was.
You had
it was hilarious earlier. I was watching you on the little thing on the bottom, and with the green screen, it it looked like you were being eaten, and it was kind of funny.
Yeah, there was
you turned around to walk away. Yeah, and it was like I was like, what's happening to Ben? And I'm like trying to pay attention. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then there was that, and then there was Sean laying down a mixtape. I'm like, what the fuck are these guys doing off camera?
I had to
I don't know what
scroll.
These guys are fucked up.
I
Man.
get off those real quick. It's not the green screen, but
It's not the green screen?
no, I'm just kidding. No, I don't have the festive little Christmas thingamajiggy.
I love that. I love that. All right. So today I'm going to be doing your interview. Sid is still obviously on his travels home and stuff like that. So Sid will be joining us.
I'm here.
Oh, Sid, do you want to interview Ben?
I mean, sure. I wasn't
All right.
ready for that. But
Fuck, even with the bad lighting, he's still the second best looking guy on this panel.
I'm getting
I mean, you
interviewed
said
by.
it, Chris.
That's the perfect Christmas. That's what I wanted for Christmas. And
You want this? Is what you wanted for Christmas?
well, one of the things.
Okay. I know. But you'd have to ask Ash permission for the mustache ride, but I mean, we can possibly get that on Ken's list later on. So.
Well, I'll ask Alex or Jason Swade that.
The mustache ride's half the reason I'm coming to Arizona.
All right, Sid, interview away.
Mr. Ben Cornett,
Yes, sir.
how has it been hosting your own show? I know you were the co-host on a few other shows, but being the highlight of the show, what is new? How do you like it? Give me the rundown.
Well, guys, I got to tell you, that's a good question, Sydney. Andrew said it best. I was actually, commenting. One of the first shows I ever watched was The Sports with Peter Blake. So, I would, I would be serious and be funny as well. But, as time went on, people, with my football knowledge and my being a Bucs fan and everything, they asked me, hey, you should get on some shows. I'm like, okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm not the most outgoing person in the world, but being a co-host and everything, Alex knows, I've been on the NFL edition for about a year now, right, Alex? I think it was it was Johnny Alex, and then, they said, hey, what do you think? You want to come on? I go, yeah, sure. And I originally thought it was just going to be for like an episode or two, but then as time went on, as I got more comfortable, they were like, hey, just stay on. I'm like, okay. So I'm on, and then I decided, why not have my voice be heard? Just add a little, be serious, but also add some comedic stuff to it. Have fun with it, because I think a lot of times we, and people are different. Some guys have a serious show, some have a comedic type show. I kind of like to mix it up, blend it up, and just put it out there. And right now, that's what you have at it. So I let the host have at it. Just have at it. Just
I love
whatever's in your mind.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, it's been great so far. You've been killing it for sure.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Apparently, there's some other questions I'm supposed to be asking, so let me get to one of those.
Jesus.
It's a tightly run ship here, guys.
Alex, what's it like being one of the two prepared hosts of this show?
I mean, I'm prepared, and I showed up 5 minutes before. So
is this why I'm not nominated for Producer of the Year?
Yes.
Andrew, real quick, can you put the comment up there? I think Mr. Slade put a comment up there right before, like, truth be told, Alex is actually on my OnlyFans. Yeah. Oh, Alex, come on, stop it.
And then he'll be... Alex is on an OnlyFans?
Nice.
No, apparently,
we still gotta do the jockstrap giveaway.
Check out his OnlyFans.
That's right.
We're not fucking doing that. No.
Next Friday, folks. New Year's special.
Yes. Happy New Year, Alex.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You got Alex's mom's phone
this.
number.
If one of you guys can get it, then you can give it away. Good fucking luck.
Jockstrap. Bring it out, please, lady. Anyways, go ahead, Sid.
Yeah, no worries. Ben, what do you want for your team for Christmas? Like, if you could pick one thing to add to your team, what would it be?
Wow. Well, we just got a big story today. Ironically, I saw it on Peter's post. Yeah. Rob Gronkowski actually contacted the Bucs a month ago. And guess what? He got turned down. So I'm not getting that for Christmas.
Oh,
damn!
Dang!
That's the rumor. Now, what I want for Christmas? Let's see. Can we get these last 3 games for this team to play consistently from first quarter to the end of the game, please?
And please win on Christmas Day.
And beat these teams.
For
Cardinals,
the love of God. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Panthers, beatable. Falcons, beatable.
It's extremely.
Get to the playoffs and go from there.
I mean, I don't care if you beat the last two, but if you beat the first one, that'd be great.
Love it.
I like it.
Okay.
So if you got those, that'd be awesome. But throughout the season, who on your team has been naughty and who has been nice?
Ooh, naughty.
Jason Sway.
Yeah. Naughty. Let's, as much as I love this guy right here, hate to say it, but I gotta go Tom Brady. And listen, I know, look, I'm not a married man. I know some are married here.
Neither is he anymore.
I get it, personal life affects everybody, but again, you got to think about it. He retired, but then he came back. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because there's not, but it obviously, not all the reasons, but it's been one of the reasons why I think the Bucs haven't been the team that I thought they would be, a playoff level, even maybe a title contender type of team. And I get it. Offensive line's been banged up. We had a retirement. We had an injury in training camp. We've had to just shuffle the offensive line. But at the end of the day, Tom Brady's that leader. He brings that respect and that aura, if you will.
Yep.
And now it seems like not all the players. I'm sure there's some players that still respect the hell out of this guy. But I'm seeing maybe a little dissension from some other players. If you saw the video of Mike Evans being the first guy to walk back to the tunnel in our last game, pitchers' videos are worth more than 1,000 words. They say 1,000 words. And I'm not trying to start anything, but you could just see the frustration level. And I've never seen that on a Tom Brady team.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, Tom, you've been on my naughty list. And listen, man, don't look over there next door if the Taekwondo instructor is getting with Gazelle, okay? That's going to just
or AB.
Start to focus on what you're doing now.
That's fair. So, do you have anybody on the nice list? I know it hasn't been the season that you wanted, but does anybody make the nice list?
The nice list? I'm going to actually go with the guy named Rashad White. I've been really impressed with this guy. Now, I kind of knew he's going to do some good things because he was at Arizona State, and he kind of pro-style offense. So he's a little more familiar with our offense as well. He's getting better and better, and the sky's the limit for him. He just needs the experience now. He's getting that. Obviously, he's been, getting the first team snaps the last couple weeks. So that'll tell you right there, that Fournette's days may be numbered. So, he's been, to me, he's been our rookie of the year, along with Cade Otton too. I mean, he's been good. He hasn't put the numbers like Rashad White, but I would say Rashad White's been on my nice list for sure, and he's going to get better and better as years go.
Love it. Love that a Sun Devil is on the nice list. Go ASU. And one final question for you, Ben. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
It's Die Hard. We can move on to the next one. No, I'm just kidding.
Die Hard is Christmas movie.
Sorry, I cut her off on accident.
You can't say Die Hard because it's not a Christmas movie, and I will die on this hill. And I know David said Die Hard, and I hate him for it.
Ben is also going to die on that hill with you, Ash. So
okay. You want to put me on the single screen here?
Oh yeah, I got you. Don't you worry, buddy.
Okay. First of all, as much as I love Die Hard, it's a great movie. I love Hans Gruber is one of the best terrorists in the movie, right?
Yes.
Bruce Willis said it himself, and it's not politically correct. It's not a Christmas movie. If it comes from John McClane himself, that's all the thing. That's all I need right there. The final word. The final
yeah.
But as far as my favorite Christmas movie of all time, now I have to go by Christmas movies that are appropriate. The Polar Express doesn't count as a Christmas movie, but no, mine is Home Alone.
Great.
Home Alone.
Great.
I like that.
Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, and I'm going to put Bad Santa number 3. I just saw it the other night.
Good choices.
And by the way, a lot of people don't know this, but people ask me, did Alex Loosemore play Thurman and Bad Santa, I told him, well, no, technically not. And Johnny didn't play, Billy Bob Thornton's character, but they kind of look familiar. Just saying.
When you put that in our group chat, I cried laughing. Like, that was so freaking good.
Johnny's.
All right,
Anyway,
Ben.
yeah.
Thank you for being here. Promote yourself quick, and Merry Christmas from NSD.
All right, guys. Now, normally tonight would be the Ben Zone, the show Have At It on the Ben Zone on YouTube and Twitter. But I'm taking a break tonight from that, partly because I wanted to give Andrew the respect. He asked me to come on, and I obliged. I want to thank Andrew for helping me promote, because, he's sharing the show. Everybody that shares the show, I really appreciate it. It, boosts my confidence up, gets me motivated to do this kind of stuff. So, okay, anyway, Have At It every Fridays, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, on the Ben Zone Facebook group, on YouTube, Ben Cornett 9015, and Twitter, Ben Boy 702. And I'm on NFL Edition as well every Thursday night, where I got my start with Mr. Loosemore and Johnny Dean and 15, 16, 28 other people we bring on, like last night, where I barely said anything, which, by the way, was a night off for me. I had fun. So, yeah.
That was a great Alex Schomburg impression. You did very well.
I appreciate it. Except I got pointed out that I didn't look down, or I was not. So I got to work on that impersonation, but I'm sure I'll hear it from Alec next week. So, guys, Merry Christmas. And
Merry Christmas, Ben.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show, Andrew.
Merry Christmas, Ben. Thank you so much from NSD. We'll get you on here again. Much love, and everybody check out the Ben Zone and Have At It right after the shows on Fridays. Obviously not tonight because he's on with us. So thank you again for being here, brother. We'll talk to you again soon.
Take care, guys.
All right.
Alec just commented.
Did he? What do you got here? What do you got here?
Oh, no, not the one below that.
This one here?
That's the reaction to the Ben or the Alec impression.
Oh.
The bottom one.
Oh, geez. Listen, Alec, we love you, buddy. All right. We got one other guy coming on here. We got two more guys coming on here. One guy we're going to get on quick just because he's on a little bit of a vacation. And despite Chris not wanting him to pop on right now because of his, these guys are going to make one hell of a hockey show,
he's like my little brother. I love him. I care about him, but I don't like when Mom forces me to play with him.
No, totally understand. and I get that.
So is Andrew Mom?
I guess so.
Don't tell Kim. Okay. So we're gonna bring on one. We'll give him the proper introduction he needs, but everybody's kind of heard it coming down the grapevines.
Yeah, you spoiled it yesterday.
I kind of did, yeah.
Fucking and on Sunday.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the guy is gonna get his proper introduction here next week, but a man that is going to be possibly joining NSD here pretty damn soon. Atlanta Falcon, NSD analyst for the Atlanta Falcons. Big Atlanta Falcon fan, big Oilers fan, and soon to have a show here on NSD. Mr. Caliace, how's it going, brother?
Oh, crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy. No, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. My finger just clicked. And Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry.
Hey, how's it going, Ash?
I'm done. I had to. As soon as I saw him in, I'm like, I'm taking about the second he comes on the fucking show.
First of all, this is funny because already getting off on a great start here. Because
well, he's stepbro. He told me not to talk about the things he did to me, and he told me that he gave. He told me actually last night that he gave me my Christmas present last night, but the lights were off. So
we're definitely getting canceled.
All right, let's.
Jesus.
Well. Chris, you're going to have to steer the ship somehow because you're the one interviewing Kyle. So, Kyle,
I just said I don't like being forced to play with him.
Funny. He wanted to play Pirates last night. It's really weird, actually.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
Oh, boy. Kyle, how come the last time I checked it was 2-0 Oilers and now it's 2-2?
How come you're a Cardinals fan? Like, what do you like? What?
Listen, because of that.
What are you talking about? Why are you trying to fit in right now?
Because of that man. The one on the wall. It's his fault. Anyways, it's all his fault. He's just
and tell me that it wasn't a good idea for content to bring both of those two on.
Man, it's been a minute and it's already fucking phenomenal.
Yep. All right, go ahead, Chris.
Why is it 2-2? Anyway, Kyle, what do you want for the Atlanta Falcons for Christmas?
For Christmas, okay. So for Christmas, what I want the Atlanta Falcons to do is I want them to draft defense the whole next draft. That's what I'm looking for. Our offense is very suspect already to begin with, but at least if we can stack on one end, I'd like to go defense. I know we're trying to target Miles Murphy. I think that's who we're going to pick in the draft as of right now, where it's kind of standing. And we could definitely use some edge help for sure. So I do know like Grady Jarrett's getting a little bit older. So it wouldn't be bad to start re-bolstering that defensive line and just giving us a little bit more of a defensive game. That's what I want for Christmas from the Falcons.
I like
Fair
that
enough,
choice.
Fair enough. And who's on your naughty and nice list for the
Well,
Falcons this
nice
year?
list. I'll start with that. My nice list is definitely going to be, I'd probably say Desmond Ridder because now he's playing, you know. Also, Rashawn Evans. He's been playing great.
Yes.
I'd say he's on my nice list. The only person on my naughty list is Chris Warshchuk. Honestly, he's just been naughty this whole entire year, and honestly, I can't say he's been nice. So he spanks me when I don't want to be spanked, and
You fucking deserve it.
Loving this
One
already.
other question before we get to the last one that you're probably going to be predictable and answer the same way a lot of people have. We had our first showing of Desmond Ridder last week. How'd you feel?
He was a rookie. You know, I was hoping he'd be the next Tom Brady, but
not very good.
Yeah, he wasn't that great. But you know what? I will say he did throw the ball more. And I did like that, regardless of, you know, some of his, like, he had a terrible completion rate last game, but where him and Marcus Mariota differed, and he didn't stop throwing the ball, right? He wanted to get his arm ready. He wanted to keep trying making those completions and everything. So honestly, I was happy with it. I hope he gets better and better, and I love the guy's heart, man. So honestly, the ceiling was already kind of low, and if he continues, like, I want him on the team just if he wants to be there. You know what I mean? He wants the team to be better. So, that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Fair enough. All right, and what is your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie. That's tough. Probably Bad Santa. Honestly,
I was waiting for you to say Die Hard.
Bad Santa's just
this
so
guy's
good.
definitely gonna say Die Hard for sure.
It's just so good. Bad Santa or Badder Santa. All of them are just so funny.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised mine hasn't been said yet tonight.
Kim
Kinda
just
shocked by that.
adores the shit out of Bad Santa. Like,
So good.
It's so cringe until the fuck me Santa, fuck me Santa, fuck me Santa part, like, in my opinion.
Only if I can spank you first, Jason Swade. Let's.
Wait, hold on. Where was that comment? Is that right now?
It's the bottom one, yeah.
Hold on.
showed it, yeah.
That's not Kyle then. It's not Kyle. We can
Fair
specifically right now.
We thought this might have been you.
But who's to say I haven't been any of them? Ooh.
Where's your wife? Where's your wife? Is she texting right now for you?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
You know what? I'm gonna lead this one to the Bray Wyatt storyline that's going on in WWE right now. It's a long drag. Okay? It's a long drag. But boys, I gotta dip. My phone's at 5%, but I wanted to make sure that I can't even say hi. So Merry Christmas to you all.
Well, give us a shout out and tell everybody, promote yourself. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Absolutely. So I'm part of the Let's Talk Football NFC South Takeover, which is on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. We're kind of playing around with the time a little bit right now. So we talk anything about NFC South. I'm the Falcons analyst. We got Mr. Faubert, who's our Bucs analyst, Nicole Klychak, who's our Saints analyst, and Mr. Sean Spencer, who is our Panthers analyst. And as well, you'll be seeing me more on the NSD show. I am the Falcons analyst anyways right now, but we got some exciting things coming out in the future. So if you're looking for me, you'll probably see me on both of those pages. So that's where I'm at.
All right. Well, thank you for getting the time to come in here tonight and be a part of this with us, brother. Thank you for
Appreciate it,
being
man.
here. Merry
Peace
Christmas.
out, guys.
We'll
Merry
see you probably
Christmas.
in the new year.
Merry Christmas.
All righty. This train is not done. We got one more. Sid has warned us that he might be out of service. He's going to be home very, very soon. He's going to be joining us for the picks here.
Are we gonna do this whole thing for us too?
Yeah.
These questions? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So right after Nathan here, and when Sid probably gets on here, we'll probably do the bet stamp quick. We'll get ours out of the way when Sid does get back, and then we'll do our picks for the evening, and then we'll have a quick little, shindig with probably our sponsor with Anthony there. And then, we'll be ending the Xmas special after that. So without further ado, let's get this train stopped. Oh, Sid just pops in. Hold on. It's teasing.
I'm not. Don't worry.
We'll put him in the back. All right. So, without further ado, this train now rolls up to the big Baltimore fan, the man sitting there at Big Nate Sports Talk. Anytime you want to hear what the hell is going on with the Baltimore Ravens, whether they're doing good or whether they're doing bad, we hear it in the group chat from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
And not just the Ravens. He talks college football. He talks
right.
WNBA. He talks it all.
That's right. Nathan Snell from Big Nate Sports Talk. How's it going, brother?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Thank you for taking the time to be here tonight with us. Promote yourself a little bit here. Tell us where you're at here. You're part of the Let's Talk Football family. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so I joined the Let's Talk Football family about a year or so ago. It feels like it's been longer. I tell people this all the time. I give Sean Spencer credit for helping me push me to be better with creating my platform, creating this YouTube channel. It's been fun. It's gotten me many open doors. I got to participate with the Washington Mystics media, asking players and coaches questions. This couple weeks ago, I just started writing for the Maryland women's basketball.
Nice.
Recapping their games through Maryland Sports Blog. I also have been trying to get in other realms of networking, and trying to get in. I know the Wizards is tough. The Ravens, and the NFL has its own separate media. So that's one of my goals. But I'm just continuing just networking, meeting other great people who like to talk sports, and so that's a little bit better myself.
Well, I'm gonna turn this over to Mr. Loosemore here. Or wait, who did the last?
No,
one?
it's me.
And it's you. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna turn it over to Mr. Loosemore to ask you a couple of questions here about your Baltimore Ravens.
Sure.
All right, yeah. So speaking of the Ravens here, what do you want for those Ravens for Christmas? If you could pick one thing, what is it?
Consistency. I picked this team at the beginning of the season to win 12 games and win the division. And it's looking like they are a wild card team, maybe missing the playoffs. I know not having Lamar Jackson there makes a big difference, but I'm very disappointed to see these last couple years our lack of receiver depth and not being properly developed and not utilizing receivers in certain situations. Mark Andrews has been having last few weeks has been disappointing, particularly in fantasy. I don't want to talk about that. And right now my team is garbage. So I don't know what to expect tomorrow against the Atlanta Falcons. I know it's cold out here, and it's mostly going to be probably just ground and pound. But I just have a feeling they're going to come out and beat the Falcons like they were supposed to beat the Browns. And I don't know what to expect against the Steelers. And then Cincy. So I don't know what to expect after this up week of these next 3 games. So I'm really praying for some better consistency.
I couldn't agree more with that. All right. So keeping the theme of Christmas going here, who's been on your naughty list and who's been on your nice list for the Baltimore Ravens?
On the naughty list, unfortunately, I have to do with this. It starts with the coaching staff, John Harbaugh. He needs to get, with all due respect, I think he knows the game of football. He's a good coach, but he needs to get his head out his ass. I think to kind of see him not take any accountability from the head coaching perspective and not lighting a fire under certain coaches' asses, it shows. It lets me know that I think there's a little too much power in his realm of the world in Baltimore, and I think he needs to have a reality check. Next, it has to be Greg Roman. Most players and NFL pundits, former players, have spoken out and saying after at least 2-3 years, his system is figured out. But his system is weird to figure out because even it's centered around the quarterback, guys still can eat. Like when San Francisco, Michael Crabtree was still getting his catches, but it's not working in Baltimore. And I think we've outgrown him, and he's outgrown us. So he's definitely on the naughty list. And on the nice list, I have to say the defense. Ever since the acquisition of Roquan Smith, the defense it's holding its ground. Even though we did lose Calais Campbell, looks like he'll be probably out the next probably 2 games, maybe the rest of the season, and whatever happens, and he'll be probably ready by playoffs, hopefully. And then also to Marcus Peters, who doesn't look like he's 100% coming back off his injury. I think if the Ravens adjust some things on the defensive side, I think they could finish top 10-ish maybe defense, but I'd say they've been pretty much on the nice list. But yeah, those are my 90 nice list.
Yeah, man, good choices. I can't disagree with any of that at all. And finally, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I do not have a favorite Christmas movie. I didn't really grow up really into those kind of movies, honestly.
Okay.
That just wasn't me. But I always loved Christmas music. I always like to listen to different genres of Christmas music. But in terms of Christmas movies, maybe Home Alone.
Okay.
I would say that's when it comes to mind. But I really wasn't into Christmas movies growing up.
Well, if you're into Christmas music, what's your favorite Christmas song then?
Yeah.
Can I give a top 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5, The Temptations' Silent Night.
That is a good one, actually. I know that one. That is a good one.
Number 4, Alexander O'Neal, My Gift to You.
Okay.
All right.
Donny Hathaway, This Christmas.
Yeah.
Number 2. I mean, you gotta go with the Jacksons and their Christmas songs.
Nice.
And then obviously my all-time really favorite is the Eagles' "Please Come Home for Christmas."
Hey.
One of my favorite
All
Christmas
right.
songs. So
that is a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Nate, thank you so much for being here at NSD. Go ahead and promote yourself one more time. Let everybody know where they can find you. And Merry Christmas from all of us.
Thank you guys for having me on. You guys can find me on my YouTube channel, One Nathan Snell, Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast on Apple and Google Podcasts. Most of my content's there, as Alex said earlier, WNBA, NFL, NBA, baseball, just really trying to create a conversation with these different sports realms, and just having the opportunity to share a conversation with great minds that know the game of football and other sports. It's been fun being a part of a great community, and I'm hoping to continue to build what's on my community and even part of the Let's Talk Football family. So that's where you can find me, One Nathan Snell on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter, One Nathan Snell, and my Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast with Apple, Google Podcasts.
Nice. Thank you again so much for being on here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from all of us at
Merry
NSD,
Christmas,
buddy.
Nathan.
Appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sid is just putting the kids away here. So while Sid's just away, we figure we'll get one of the bills paid since we got nobody else lined up right now. We got 12 out of the 15 guests we had lined up. 12 out of the 15 guests. One is in the middle of a snowstorm and apologizes profusely. They're like, if you send me the link and I don't answer, it's because I'm in the middle of a snowstorm. My Wi-Fi's down. So Misador, shout out to you. Thank you for wanting to be on here tonight. I know that you couldn't, but shout out and much love to the community that you got going on at the crew there.
Yes.
Also to Nicole, who reached out today. One of the ladies of the Ladies Takeover, 1/4 of the host of the NFC South. She couldn't be on tonight, just she is feeling under the weather. So shout out to Nicole.
Because she still feels bad about Sid.
No, God, no. That was so adorable, though. It's just like, no, do not feel bad about that whatsoever. So shout out to Nicole and shout out to everybody else who was going to pop on. I cannot remember who the other one was for the likes of me, but I also don't want to say their name just in case there was a reason. So Bobby Willis, shout out to you for giving me the names of everything. If I could find you really quick, because Bobby Willis did want to pop in, but he couldn't. So he said what he wants for his team is the Dolphins to make the playoffs. Said the nicest is Tua. He really likes Tua. Naughty is Byron Jones. Interesting. And he went
Byron Jones like that.
There's a voice I randomly heard. Hi, Ash. And he also put Die Hard as his favorite. So
You can't say Die Hard. It's not a Christmas movie.
Well, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It is what it is. So Ash and Sid, thank you for being here tonight. How's it going?
What's up, man?
Good to see you guys in like full color now.
Yeah, and like good and stuff. Yeah. And
So
I think this is one of your 15 guests, so we can.
That's right. So this is what we're gonna do then. We're gonna get Chris to interview Ash really quick.
Great.
Oh, come on. We all know I'm your favorite.
Actually, Kyle. Okay.
Kyle is. Interview's over. Interview's
He was
over.
like
Go to
my
bed.
little brother I didn't know I needed, and I'm like, I like to talk crap to Kyle, but then when anyone else talks crap to Kyle, I'm like, hey, you be
So we
nice
had
to
the
me.
same conversation in our group chat. I said I
We
love
did.
shitting on Kyle, but if anybody came at him in a bar fight, I'd beat the shit out of them.
1,000%.
Kyle's just all of our little baby. We just gotta protect him.
He's the same age as me. It's fine.
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. Ash, what would you like for the Dallas Cowboys for Christmas this year?
To win more than one playoff game.
Short and sweet.
See,
I like
David
it.
had like high ass
All right.
hopes. He's like Super Bowl. You're just like, let's win. any
No,
playoff
well,
game.
it would be nice to get to like the NFC like championship game, but the Eagles and the Niners are like a thing. So I'm like trying to be realistic here. And I just want to win more than just get past the first round of the playoffs, please.
It's funny whoa, what happened here?
Oh,
I did not.
Ow.
No, that was.
I was
don't
saying,
know what
Chris,
happened
you
there.
kicked them out?
No, I didn't. I don't know what happened. It just like I was about to respond. I was going to say there's a lot of, they won't understand this, but you two will. There's a lot of direct correlation between Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys fans and Toronto Maple Leafs and Toronto Maple Leafs fans.
Yes.
It's funny because that's also what the Maple Leafs want for Christmas is just one fucking playoff win.
You know what? Everyone tells me this, but I don't know shit about hockey. So
It's fine. It's more that was more
We'll
of a
send
joke
you a
for
Maple
the
Leafs
three of
jersey
us.
one day. Don't worry.
I don't.
So the Leafs
I
are
like
just
You'll
like
fit
the
right
Yankees
in.
and the Cowboys.
They are
and
the
Lakers
Dallas
and
Cowboys of the NHL.
Okay, I don't like
promise
the
you.
Lakers, but jeez.
You like the Yankees?
Don't come at the Yankees like that.
Listen, Yankees suck. Anyways, who's been on the naughty and nice list for the Dallas Cowboys?
Naughty list, I would put Kellen Moore.
Ooh, okay.
Not who
I was
else.
expecting Mike McCarthy. Not gonna lie.
I was too.
I mean, I would put Mike McCarthy on the naughty list, but I feel like he just doesn't do anything. Like I don't know what he does. Period. Jerry Jones can go on the naughty list. The whole front office can go on the naughty list. I don't know other than that. Kelvin Joseph can go on the naughty list. That guy sucks.
What about the nice list?
Yeah.
My nice list, I would be Dak and Zeke and Tony Pollard and Trent
Micah
Dix and Megan
Parsons.
Parsons and D-Law.
Okay, that time it was me.
Everybody
I
else.
was waiting for her to come back and just still be listing. And like,
Still
I was like,
going.
what is happening? Why am I on the
No,
screen?
that
right
time
now?
it was me. I was like, okay, we gotta end this. She's just gonna list the
I'm
whole
not
fucking
really
roster
buying
outside of the
Tony
4
Pollard.
people she doesn't like.
I think Tony Pollard.
I was actually
I
very much
talked a
expecting
lot
Tony
about
Pollard. He's had a
Tony
really good year,
Pollard.
so I was expecting Tony Pollard.
Yeah, I talked a lot of shit about Tony Pollard before the season started because I'm like, he's nothing. Like, calm down. Everyone
Did you
needs
like
to,
that?
temper
Did
their
you like the TikTok I sent you about with Zeke and Tony Pollard? That was good.
Whatever.
It was funny. It wasn't even a bad TikTok. It was funny. You laughed at it.
Anyways,
No idea. She's like, what are you talking about?
I've been talking about because he is like exceeding my expectations. I love everybody on defense, but
Fair enough. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas Vacation's my number one.
Okay.
I'm
Which is probably
dumbfounded that nobody said the same one that I have. Interesting.
And then Elf is, I really love Elf.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Let's see it.
Is that it?
Chris, we have the same
that's
one.
my favorite.
Chris, we have the same one. Yeah.
That's my favorite. Elf is hands down my favorite Christmas movie.
That's Kim's
No
favorite
question.
too, hands down. It's
That's
between
what
Elf
I was
and
like,
Grinch.
really? Not one fucking person? And I was actually like, Ash is going to be the person. Before Ash goes, I'm like, it's going to be Ash. And it's, nope.
That's
All
my,
right.
those two are like neck and neck. It's because Zoe Deschanel is my favorite person ever. So
Well, Ash, we're not going to obviously kick you off the screen because you're obviously with your husband. But please promote yourself and tell us where we can find you.
you can find me on the fantasy show that I have no business being on because I'm terrible on Let's Talk Football. And then also I'll be on the Girl Show this coming week. So shout out to the Girl Show because they're amazing. And then also maybe if we didn't get canceled, I haven't checked yet. Switting
You should also check.
Oh snap!
What?
Maybe not. I didn't even think about that. Shit.
See, Nicole knows a good Christmas movie. I was gonna say The Santa Claus.
Santa
How do you know?
That's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Okay,
It's
wait,
not better than
wait,
Elf,
no.
but it's a good movie.
We're saying that the hosts here at NSD, we have the Santa Claus for Sid. We have Elf. We have Elf.
Elf.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm again, mine hasn't been picked either. I'm Jingle All the Way. That's mine.
Jingle All the Way is a great
Oh,
one.
that's a good one.
Put
too.
that
That's a very
cookie
good
down
one.
now.
Dancer, dancer, prancer, Vincent, Connor, Cupid, down,
Dancer,
Blitzen.
Blitzen.
He's running down the thing.
This is a homemade explosive device.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
I love how when we started interviewing Ash, Sean hops back into the comments.
It's because it's
It
like
says we
Dallas,
won Dallas.
that's his deal. That's how obsessed they are with us. Look at him.
Literally,
He's also having
the
drinks
one
with his
thing-
family. Like,
The one thing he said he wanted for Christmas was to beat you guys.
Yep.
Wasn't playoffs, wasn't anything. It was beat
And-
Dallas.
Beat Dallas. He said, I don't give a fuck if we lose every game. Beat Dallas.
Like we
And-
do not care about
Here's
watching.
another one though for you, Ash. At the beginning,
Wow.
Delilah and Kate both actually gave you shout outs, like specifically Delilah as well. Like she was like, I need people to understand that Ash is the one that helped like with all this, blah, 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 blah. Kate gave you a shout out too. So go check out the beginning of the show.
That's so nice.
Yeah. So thank you for being on here.
Okay.
What we're gonna do quick so that the other hosts here can have like a quick, minute to do whatever the heck they need. We're gonna get one of the bills here paid with a quick little Betstamp lock picks of the week. Now, I don't mean to brag. My record fucking sucks, obviously. It really does.
Nice
suck.
brag.
Thank you very much, week 9. But if you look at the averages that we've had the last 5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking golden. We got last week plus 0.8 on the units if you're only doing a $2 bet every time. This is how we get this here. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I just saw that notification bar go up. If this show hits 10 likes, reactions, whatever you want to call it, we have to put another thing into the giveaway. So if you out there, you haven't liked it, there it is. We got another thing into the giveaway just like that. We're adding more stuff into the giveaway that is coming in February, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. Look at that. We got more. Boom. Just like that. All right. This lock pick is sponsored by Betstamp, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get that thing right up here. Betstamp, Betstamp, Betstamp. The #1 app in Canada for line shopping. Andrew, what the fuck is line shopping? Well, line shopping at Betstamp is actually something that helps you get the best deal for your bets. So if you're one of those people in the group chats that we have, and you're like, ooh, I like a TD score for Devontae Adams, or I like the Pittsburgh Steelers winning because they obviously just had a Hall of Famer pass away 2 days before he was supposed to be praised in front of thousands and thousands. Thank you. Of diehard Steeler fans ready to chant his name. And if you don't think they're not going to be chanting his name, they're going to be chanting. So I went and searched and found some of the best lines out there for the Saturday slate. Now, if you are part of the group that we have, you already know that the under 38 and a half and the Jacksonville money line both hit. So we got 2 out of the way. I'm giving you the rest of this, what you would call the holiday slate. Detroit's at the Carolina Panthers. Not only am I taking the Detroit Lions to win this because they need to, we all know the Carolina Panthers need to as well. But you cannot tell me that the Carolina Panthers have an offense good enough that's going to make their defense actually want to play. Carolina Panthers are still a rebuilding team. They are driven right now to win because of a backup head coach, an interim, as you will. So I'm not giving it to Carolina. I'm rolling. What do we say, Alex, about these Lions? What are they?
The brand new Lions.
Exactly. So that's why I'm taking the Detroit Lions -3 with the dog money at Bodog. Also, New York Giants at the Minnesota Vikings. Is anybody else starting to lose money here on the Minnesota Vikings? Anybody else enjoying winning money off of the New York Giants? I am. So that's why I'm taking them again. Yes, they are a visiting team against the Minnesota Vikings, but we are starting to see a little bit of holes existing in the Minnesota defense. I like the money line at +175 at Bet99. So give me that all day, every day, especially when last week they were underdogs against the Commanders and they inevitably won me money. So there we go. All right. Houston at Tennessee. I know that Ryan Tannehill is not going to be starting, but the Texans have nobody. Damon Pierce is not running the ball. Diare Ugungwale is not going to be pass catching the ball like he is suspected to. So this right here is a Tennessee -3.5 at dog money. I found that at Pinnacle. Give me that all day. What was I just saying about the Pittsburgh Steelers? Who passed away?
That would be Franco Harris.
Thank you. And what was Franco Harris? Oh, what? There we go. Sorry, Alex. What was Franco Harris known for?
The Immaculate Reception.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell everybody who I think is going to be the one that catches the said Immaculate Reception, because it may not happen in the way that we're all thinking. But no one on earth can sit here and tell me that Mike Tomlin is not planning the most dominant game plan to beat the fucking Raiders ever. Now, Vegas also thinks it. They're keeping the line really, really close, but I found 125 at Bodog. I'm not going to take the spread because we've all seen weird things happen, but Pittsburgh's not losing this game. And if Pittsburgh does, for some odd reason, let's just say lose this game, we're not going to fucking talk about it. And the Steelers all of a sudden have a brand new rival, and it's called the Raiders. All right? Pittsburgh's winning this game hands fucking down.
The Immaculate Reception was against the Raiders as well.
Thank you.
That's why the schedule makers made this game on Christmas, because it's right after the 50th anniversary.
And they're retiring Franco's jersey, only the third jersey in Steelers history to be retired.
Which is insane with the list of players they've had.
Now, that's one of the only ones that we've had on the slate here that is in the positive. So you'd have to put a little bit more to win, obviously, what you would want. Got some more dogs here for you. The Saints are at the Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson, his rushing yards is getting more in the line. Like you have to basically think he's going to run for 45 yards to have any chance of winning any money. I don't want to touch that. But for some odd reason, they only have him at 148.5 passing yards for dog money. Against the Saints, they have a good defense, yeah. But Deshaun Watson needs to start having an outing. And I think it's going to happen while he finally gets the playbook against a team like the Saints, who has been struggling just a little bit. So give me the dog money at +102. I found that at Pinnacle. And the last one I have here.
I love that you have Ash on for this one.
And, well, she's already muted. I don't know who muted her for it. I think Sid did on purpose.
Sid did himself, yeah.
All right. So what? Yes, Gardner Minshew is the one right now apparently supposed to start for the Philadelphia Eagles. But the Philadelphia Eagles at a money line right now is sitting at +185.
I can't get money on that.
I am throwing a little bit of a sprinkle on that. And I'm going to be taking the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if I lose, at the end of the day on this slate, respectively okay. Take cautious if you want to start betting against the Cowboys.
That's your list of L's that you've taken this year, Andrew. Just put another check mark under L.
But the reason I say this is because right now, for myself, we're just trying to get through this right here and bring this number down by the end of the day. That's all we're trying to do.
And you should take
185 at Bet99. I like the Eagles. So. All right. that has been the Betstamp. Let me on. Let me get. What the hell was that? Oh, that's wait, is that Chris? Is that Tyson or?
He's DMing the single moms in his
Can
area.
you hear my keyboard?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wow.
say something after the show, but yeah, we can hear.
Yeah. I was like, huh. All right. So we are gonna now do the picks here in a second, right after I give one more quick shout out to Betstamp. All right. Get Betstamp. Use the promo code. I have it all here somewhere. There's a lot of stuff I had right down there. Use the promo code AFOBEAR. Download Betstamp and start line shopping today. All right. Now, on to the next sponsor before we get into the picks of the week, because this guy needs all the love from NSD for being the second sponsor here at North Sports Dynasty. I'm going to give a read of the reading that he gave me, though he literally said you don't need it, just do it off by heart. I'm like, no. This is the best part. You give me the actual read, and then I make it our own. So yeah, maybe I'll say it kind of word for word right now, but eventually it's going to go into like the, oh my God, why am I blanking on his name? Who's the guy that does F This for Family?
Oh,
Bill Burr. Thank you. Bill Burr.
Yes.
Burr. When he used to do the MeUndies commercial, he'd be like, MeUndies, no more sweaty balls. Yeah. So visit Zegnif Apparel today for your apparel needs, from active wear to casual clothing. And we're just like, Chris, I'm going to mute you, man. I swear to God.
Oh, I'm done now. I turned.
Yeah,
I had it muted for a second.
I
I
was like, what the fuck? It's all good. Visit Zegnif Apparel today for your apparel needs, from active wear to casual clothing. Zegnif Apparel has something you are guaranteed to love. Visit ZegnifApparelDesign.com today and use the code FOOBS15 for 15% discount on select items, which we will have said items on the way here to show off. I'm not sure who's getting what yet. I know one person's getting the jacket, Chris, and we'll send the shirt to either Sid or Alex, but you're gonna have to wear it and you're gonna have to show it off. So that's
gladly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a women's tank top, so
I have some stuff.
I will gladly wear it.
I have stuff. I have a crop top and leggings.
I'll gladly wear it.
Considering Sid, this is the first time I've ever seen him wear sleeves. I think he probably will wear it.
yeah. Whoa, yay! Hold the hell on. What's happening down in Arizona?
Wait,
You guys
there might
expecting
not be
snow?
sleeves under the hoodie. There might not be sleeves.
I was like, do we?
You
start
gotta-
playing,
I've never
like,
seen him
Magic
wear a
Mike
hoodie.
music while he does
Yeah.
that too, like bow, bow, bow. Anyways, do you want to guys do the picks or what?
Sure.
All right,
Yeah, wait
Chris,
for
you got the order of the picks?
Yeah, that's what I was clicking
I
away
said I would
doing.
leave.
Perfect.
Let me just pull it up here. Oh, there we go.
While you were doing this, hilarious.
Okay, so we all had. There was some confusion in the chat. I'm pretty sure Sid actually took Jacksonville. So we all took Jacksonville yesterday, correctly?
I did.
Yeah.
I
did.
changed
thought
it to the Jets. Yeah, I was talking crap, so I can take the L. That's fine. I
Okay.
said Jags first, and then flipped.
Okay, that's fine.
I was like, is that you typing? I was like, that's
Yeah,
fast.
keyword. So our records now sit at Andrew with 43, 27, and 1. Chris at 41, 29, and 1. Alex storming ahead at 49, 22, and 1. And Sid is 44, 26, and 1.
Nice.
All right.
That's how that is laid out. Let's
do
get
this.
to the picks this week. So Christmas Eve, we got a lot of Christmas Eve games. I'm actually surprised.
We
at
do.
all Christmas Eve.
All but
What's
4
up?
that are left.
Hold on.
The single mom showed up that he was texting.
That sounded
Deep
way
voice
too
for a
deep.
single mom.
Yeah, it was a, how long
Yeah.
you got, baby?
Although it's
I
2022,
mean, it's-
we can't.
9:32 on a Christmas Eve.
Hey,
There's
there
only
is no-
certain ones.
Wasn't Chris the one in the group chats being like, bro, we got all night and shit like
I
that?
was
Yeah.
Hey, I picked up single mom. It is what it is.
Hey. I try. No, never mind. Kim is
I
not a single mother.
He get himself in trouble if he keeps talking.
Okay.
Hi, Chris. That's okay.
My roommate opened the door and he looked furious. I was like, uh-oh, what happened? But nothing bad. It's all good.
You should tell him to come talk about it on live. It'd be great.
He's wasted.
right, Chris, let's do this.
Okay, so we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Baltimore Ravens.
Give me the Ravens.
Yep.
Ravens.
Yeah, I think that's going straight across the board there.
Yeah.
Wait, what's my
Okay.
overall standing? Am I third right now?
You
Third,
are
yeah.
third.
2
yeah.
games ahead of Chris. And 2 games behind Sid, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. No, 1 game behind Sid.
1 game behind Sid, okay.
I might have fucked this up again, but I do think. Listen, I've counted and recounted. If somebody wants to go back and look and see,
We
they're
might,
more
we
than
might.
welcome to. I've
Okay.
tried, and I either just am
Counting's
crazy.
not your strong part. We know it's fine.
Yeah. So anyway, we got Detroit.
We got
at
past 3.
Carolina.
It's hard for him to count. I'll take the Lions.
Detroit where? Who are they playing again?
Detroit
At
at Carolina.
Yeah, I'll take the Lions as well.
I'll take the Lions.
Yeah, that's Lions all the way across.
Yep.
Me as well. It
Yep.
seems like the later into the season we get, the more it's all just like, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Like there's
I gotta
like 2 or
pick
3
and choose
games.
which ones
Like
I want.
last week,
There's
I
a
think there
few
was
of
3
these that
games.
might-
Like, last week there was like 3 games where we didn't all pick the same thing.
Yeah.
We got Buffalo at Chicago.
Buffalo.
I'm just gonna start typing.
Yeah.
I'm just-
Moving on.
I'm assuming we're all going Buffalo.
Yep.
Okay, and then we got this one, maybe a little more interesting. We got New Orleans at Cleveland.
Give me the Browns.
Yeah, same, unfortunately. I'll be cheering for the
Is-
Saints, though.
Yeah,
Is
give me-
Dalton still the starting quarterback?
Yep.
That's
Jesus
why the
Christ.
Saints are gonna
Give
fucking
me
God.
the fucking Browns.
Oh God, it's almost as if I've been saying for so many years that Jameis Winston just isn't the fucking guy. Hey,
He's
Mr.
better than
Joe-
Andy Dalton.
Hold on, Chris. I need to take a quick moment for a second, just because there's a certain someone out there
You about
who
to take a
used
shot?
to. What?
Are you about to take a shot?
Yeah.
He's been just drinking that bottle since we got on, dude. It was full when we started.
My tongue is
You
blue.
could've,
Anyway,
Told somebody.
there's a
but-
gentleman. There's a gentleman out there online who bashed me and tried to actually sue me for certain events about Jameis Winston. Alex knows a little bit about it.
Yeah.
I just want to state to you, keep him in New Orleans, motherfucker. He's doing exactly what I said he would. Sitting on a bench eating L's, motherfucker.
Now, here's the thing: if he was the starter, they probably win 3 or 4 of the last
0
6
games, Alex. 0 games. That's why
He's
you're
better
on the
than
fucking bench.
Andy fucking
He's-
Dalton.
He's
Shut
much
up.
better than Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is
All right,
terrible.
just need to get that out of the way. I'm gonna clip that and send it to him
All
personally.
right,
Anyway,
so anyway, we're all Cleveland. Yeah, all Cleveland.
Yeah.
No.
I was saying, like on our show on Sunday night, that we don't let people take shots alone. That was.
So
I've been drinking all night. I'm
Seattle-
sorry.
I haven't been here all night. Invite a guy. Invite a brother.
Seattle
your
at Kansas City. We're moving on.
Yeah,
Kansas
Kansas
City,
City.
yeah.
Yeah, Kansas
Yeah.
City. Wait, who they
That's
playing?
also what got me.
Seattle.
in Kansas City.
Kenneth Walker's on a pitch count. It
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like
No.
Yeah, that pisses me off. Don't even start.
Seattle
with
where?
that.
at Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah. The Chiefs, yeah. Okay, New York Giants at Minnesota.
Giants.
Reluctantly, give me the Vikings.
Oh, we got a little bit of mix up here. Sid, what are you thinking?
I'm going the opposite of you, Chris.
You're going the opposite of me. All right, that's a bold move, Cotton. I will also take Minnesota.
See, here's the reason Minnesota's gotten beat these last few weeks is because, I mean, you look at Dallas, you look at Detroit, these teams have passing offenses.
Yep.
Who the fuck is Daniel Jones throwing to?
Saquon Barkley. Let's go.
So, yeah, that's why I'm taking the Vikings.
That's also fair.
Holiday?
Yeah, the guy that's played for half a game this year.
Slayton. Slayton.
Even when he's
Slayton.
healthy.
His name is Slayton.
Isn't Slayton hurt?
Richie James.
Richie James.
Richie James. There we go. We got an active receiver that sees the field.
Damn it.
There we go.
He did not.
We got Cincinnati at New England.
Give me the Bengals.
Yeah, give me the Bengals.
Who plays the Bengals again? I keep
The Patriots.
The Patriots.
In New England.
I know. I'm doing
It's
this.
I'm taking Cincy. I'm taking Cincy, and I don't
What are you even thinking
feel like
about?
I don't even feel like this is a tough
That Bill
decision.
Belichick defense is what he's thinking about.
Ash, don't yell at him. He actually put lovely in his description there for his
I
title.
don't, well,
So, like,
he started typing. He's like Sid and his, and I'm like, don't like that. And then he said lovely, and I'm like, okay.
That's
If
what
it
I
was
put in
just
the
his
Discord the
wife,
other day
I'm
when
like,
I shared
I
your
don't
guys'
know,
show. I was like, join Sid and his lovely wife.
Well, this is my show, and you're just
for the record, when you were going on your spiel about whatever you were going on about
that stamp.
the
Get it right.
fucking Cowboys losing,
Oh, yeah.
I said I will leave now, and he's like, "Oh, you don't want to hang out with me?" So that's the only reason I'm still here.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
for
it's
the
not.
fact
It's
that-
not for any of us.
Yeah, none of us.
It's definitely not for
Fuck
Chris.
Chris. Fuck Alex. Fuck me. Fuck Kyle. Like
Is
you
there
did.
a way to
Like
crop his layout so she's
You know
not
what
in
this
it?
is?
Yeah, Kyle fucking
Anti-bias
left, so yeah,
to
fuck
Canadians.
Kyle.
This is a Canadian bias right here. She's. Oh.
What? It's not. You're gonna get me again.
All right, next, Chris.
Sid, no, what do you mean next? Sid hasn't given us a pick for this week.
Oh, I thought he did. My apologies.
No, Ash started yelling at him because he's
Yeah,
thinking
we
about
started
it.
attacking Ash before he could make his pick.
Yeah, just give me the Bengals.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk
You
myself.
literally picked Joey B.
All right. Houston at Tennessee.
Tennessee.
This is a tough one, actually. It's going to be a very close game.
Give me Derrick Henry for 150 and 2
So
touchdowns.
this one is one.
Yeah, I think Derrick Henry
I'm
for
actually
203
taking
touchdowns.
the Titans because of Derrick Henry this week.
Yeah. Even though Ryan Tannehill ain't playing, I trust Malik Willis to catch a snap and go like this to Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
About 40 times. So
Houston is terrible.
Tennessee is gonna lose, and next week Chris is gonna be on here being like, "This is why I don't take Tennessee." Just
Well, I
because
said it for 2 weeks, but I have to.
All over
I can't.
again.
I can't, in good conscience, just take Houston. They're fucking terrible.
yeah, the team that you forgot was a football team.
Exactly.
All
Correct.
All of
Correct.
Not me.
Correct.
Not me.
Good.
that's true,
Alex
that's true,
reminded us that Houston exists on this planet. Okay, that is the morning slate. Moving into the afternoon slate, we have Washington at San Francisco.
Bang,
Who's
bang,
at the
bang,
49ers?
Washington in San Francisco.
It doesn't matter where it's
Sorry,
at.
Sean. I can't do it. I'm taking San Fran. Big cock Brock.
Do it, Andrew. Do it.
I
See
already
your
know
eyes.
San Fran across the board.
Hey, you
You
guys
gotta
gotta
stop
try and start
and-
catching up. You guys gotta catch up.
This
What?
feels like a game Washington.
I'm not going to try and catch up by being wrong.
Again,
That's just ludicrous.
winning.
No, yeah, I'll stick with the 49ers.
I'll catch up when you guys keep sleeping on the Jaguars.
Well, we didn't this week. So.
Oh, you couldn't this
And you're
week.
running out of times to pick them when nobody else does.
Yep.
So we're all going San Francisco. Andrew, I know you were thinking pretty
Yeah,
hard about
yeah, I'll
that
go
one.
49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philadelphia at Dallas without Jalen Hurts.
Eagles.
You're nuts.
Fucking Eagles. Let's go.
You're nuts.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Oh, why did I just say
No,
that?
Sid,
Someone's
I
gonna
can tell
clip
by that look who you're picking.
Give me
No.
give me the Cowboys.
Thank God. Don't do that.
Alex?
Give me the Cowboys.
I can
Man,
see
I
it.
honestly don't know who to pick in this game.
I'm taking the Cowboys just because Jalen Hurts is injured.
But he still has a chance to play.
No, he's not playing. It's
No, they
confirmed.
said
Oh, is it
today, they
confirmed
confirmed
now?
today
Okay,
that
okay.
Minshew's playing.
Ozo already said he's not playing.
Okay, I'll still take
I like
it.
Gardner Minshew a lot, though.
I do too.
I do.
I
I actually
do.
would feel more confident in picking the Cowboys if Jalen Hurts was playing, and that's not a lie.
Yeah, Uncle Rico, man, he could throw it out of that stadium pretty.
I swear to God.
Yeah. Okay, you guys are talking me into it. I'm taking the Eagles.
Yeah!
Sorry, Ash.
Nice.
Sorry, Ash.
Yeah!
You're not sorry.
I
Yeah,
am
you're
sorry.
not sorry.
I am sorry. That was a tough choice. It was.
I took Dallas. Just remember
I
that.
think it'll be a.
So did I.
I think it'll be a. I don't know.
We got Las Vegas at Pittsburgh. I'm just gonna start.
Steelers. Write down the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of us are taking the Raiders.
No,
None of us
the
are dumb to
Raiders-
do that to our co-host
Not a
either.
chance.
Well,
We'll
no,
all
and
go
like-
down with
and
the
like
ship.
you said earlier, especially after what happened this week and what's happening tomorrow, they're not losing the fucking.
There's no fucking way Tom would lie.
24-17 is the
game.
score I'm
Like-
calling.
No, they're gonna win that game like
49 to
50 to
3.
2.
Yeah,
that's-
49 to 3.
Yeah, 50 to 2, 49 to 2.
Najee with 4 TDs, Deontay Johnson with 3. One's a carry for like 79 yards, and it's backwards. Like they're not losing this.
And
fucking
Fryer
game.
Muth with the immaculate reception 2.0.
Oh yeah, could you imagine? Like, just he one hands it, like kind of tips it up in the air, turns around, and then grabs it and fucking runs, missing a tackle. Yeah, we're with you. We'll lose with you if it happens too. We don't fucking care. Steelers.
All right, and then Christmas morning, we got Green Bay at Miami. Andrew, what do you got here? Quit tugging on your penis.
He put his hands up.
It's not me tugging on it, that's for sure.
That's why the camera's up here.
Yeah, that's why I stand for these.
Yeah, there's a
shows.
reason Kim can never watch the fucking show.
Wait, well, she's live technically. I'm gonna go Green Bay.
Miami has lost 3 in a row.
I'm going Miami.
But yeah, I gotta go Miami. Tua for like 4 passing touchdowns.
Ooh.
2 to Reek and 2 to Waddle.
Give me the Packers.
What?
Yeah, buddy, let's ride. Let's ride. Let's do it.
I cannot even.
Chris is going to climb to second place.
Yeah.
This week.
So speaking of let's ride, Andrew, we got Denver at
that was a good transition too, Chris.
Denver at the Rams.
Denver at the Rams. I just wrote LA. Didn't think to write.
Somebody's got to fucking win this game. Somebody has to. And a side note,
listen,
because
give
today
me
it came out,
the
Aaron Donald is
fucking-
not playing tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
Give
probably
me
not for
the
the rest of the year.
storybook season of
Perfect.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh.
I'll take the
No,
Rams.
fuck off. I need the pick.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't care who wins this game because regardless, one of them has to lose, and the Cardinals move up in the draft order. So I'm good with it either way.
Give me the Rams.
Give me the Broncos.
Ugh.
Sid, how you feeling here? Call a tie. Fuck it. I'd love to see somebody call a tie. I'd love to see a tie game.
I genuinely considered it. I did.
I'll take. Let's cry.
Yeah, let's cry. Let's cry. Let's hide. Bronco country,
fans.
baby.
Let's hide.
Let's cry.
All right, and like I said at the start of the show, we got the quarterback matchup we've been waiting for since week 1. Tom Brady versus Trace McSorley on Christmas night. I really wish
Brady lose to
nobody had to
another
watch the
Texas
Cardinals on
quarterback?
Christmas Day, but here we are. Nobody wants this.
Give me the Cardinals.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Stop it.
I'm taking
Just
Tom
stop
Brady.
it.
I'm taking Tampa Bay. However, one interesting tidbit I read on Twitter during the show here. Did you know J.J. Watt has never sacked Tom Brady in his career?
Well, that's about to change.
That's about to change, but
And he's going to get 3.
Gonna be
Yeah.
going to looking for that bet for sure.
Especially after last week, JJ's on a tear, dude. And
Yeah.
he's mad he got a Pro Bowl snub. He's coming for Tom.
I'm only taking the Cardinals because if for some fucking reason the Bucs lose, the only saving grace I would have for that game is winning here. So
You're
Give me the
not
Cardinals.
He's
losing
hedging
to
his
Trace
bets.
McSorley. Give me
You
the
better
Cardinals.
not. You better don't. Listen.
Yeah.
You're not losing to Trace McSorley.
So we got Tampa Bay across the board except for Andrew.
Yep.
Except for the Bucs fan.
Okay.
Yep, except for the
Yeah.
Bucs fan.
The only one that doesn't pick the Bucs is the Bucs fan.
I'm not taking the Bucs on this one because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to like throw all my eggs into one basket and then all of a sudden on Christmas Day, Trace McSorley goes for like 35 points, 5 TDs, 2 he rushed.
I mean, I'd be okay with it because I'm going to tell you right now, all of those points would be scored by DeAndre Hopkins, and I have him in fantasy.
Yep.
I'm still starting him this week, so I'm
I wish it
expecting
would've
him to
happened
show up.
fucking last
He
week when I was
tweeted
still
today,
alive,
he's like
but-
first string, second string, third string, fourth string. I don't care. I'm going to work. I was like, oh
Now-
shit, that's a man who's playing football this week. Let's go.
I did see quick Alex Schomburg's like TD score. I'm gonna just throw this out there. If anyone is scoring a TD this weekend, if he is 100% healthy and fully like good for the Steelers game, I'm taking Deontay Johnson. Whether he fucking takes the ball out of the person's court, like the quarterback's hand, and runs it in himself, Deontay Johnson is going to score this weekend. I can almost guarantee it. If he is 100% healthy and ready to go.
I want
All
the
right.
running back with the same last name as the other running back that passed away.
Yeah.
Najee
Yeah,
Harris,
yeah.
Franco Harris. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
Naj.
Fair enough.
We got one more game here. Monday Night Football, LA Chargers at Indianapolis Colts.
Indy just got eliminated. They got nothing to play for. It's the Chargers.
Dude, they got Big Dick Nick rolling in there though. I'll take the Chargers.
Yeah, that's why I was like, really?
Yeah, I was like, there's no fucking way.
All right.
Andrew, you're
Those
going
are the picks?
Chargers?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Chargers.
Give me Indianapolis.
Stop it.
Ooh. Ooh. Right at
Just
the end
one
there.
back on
Chris just wants to hide that in there like we all didn't just fucking hear it.
He's such a Chargers hater.
He
I'm not a
is.
Chargers hater.
Ever since they beat
I'm
the
not.
Cardinals, he's just
Hey,
like,
listen,
fuck the Chargers.
no. I'm not the one who thinks that Staley should lose his job. That's this guy.
Yeah,
think Staley
I
should
want him to
defend
lose his
himself.
job so we can get Sean Payton and Justin Herbert. Yes,
Listen,
fucking
it's
please.
not gonna happen. We're gonna get Sean Payton and
Peyton
Kyler
Manning.
Murray.
Sean
Bro,
Payton,
if I'm
Peyton
Sean
Manning.
Payton, I'm taking the Chargers all day over the Cardinals.
For sure.
Nicole, if you're out there, shout out to the Sean Payton, Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. If I'm Sean Payton, there's no way in hell I'm taking the Cardinals over the Chargers. Not a chance.
What?
No.
You would take the call? No.
Seriously?
Just stop it.
There's way more talent on the Chargers than there is on the Cardinals.
Hold on. May I interject?
First of all, quarterback better.
May I
What?
interject?
Wide receiver core better.
What?
Yeah, but don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. This is
Keenan
what I'm telling
Allen
you.
is like 5th on the list underneath the two guys we
But
have.
the entire receiving core in LA is better than the entire receiving core in Arizona. It is.
Hop in Hollywood? This a pass.
Well,
I'll
even
take Hop in
Ronnie,
Hollywood all
Hop,
day.
Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Hollywood, Josh Palmer.
Hold the fuck on. How the hell are we putting Keenan Allen before Mike Williams? Have you not seen what Mike Williams has done the last 2
Because
years?
what can Mike Williams do other than jump ball 40 yards down the field? What else can he do?
He's a possession guy. You put it in his chest and he's glue.
And Keenan's the do-it-all guy. So what are we talking about here?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to hit the 3-hour mark. So before we get out of here, and want to, shout out every single person, first of all, who's been in the comment section today. We are sorry that we did not get to most of that. We had a very big, obviously, Christmas special today. So we wanted to make sure that we got every single person in without having too much, distractions or trying to get everything all into one show, especially because our StreamYard only lets us go 2-3 hours, right, before it'll actually cut us off.
Does it?
Yeah, I bumped us down. Oh wait, maybe it doesn't anymore. I'd have to double check, but I want to be safe and not have us be cut off at the end anyway. So, we're just gonna let everybody know we got some things that are gonna be popping up on the NSD group for being voted on. We've got the first annual NSD Awards that are going to be given away at the New Year's show, which is going to be happening next week. And if you guys want to see the advertisement for that, if you like the Christmas advertisement that we had here, let me just pull that up here quick. If you all liked what you saw with this
one's.
The pigtails, man, the pigtails and shit. Also, by the way, Sid, I don't know if you got to go back and see the earlier part of the show when it was just us three.
Chris talked mad shit.
I didn't say mad shit. I didn't say mad. No, the three of no. You're just gonna say it
I
like
like this Sid better.
Yeah, I was just like, I like Sid like this better because you weren't saying anything. It was nice. You just sit there, look pretty. Like I said earlier, second best looking guy in the show. You look great. You weren't saying anything to piss me off.
Do I say much on these shows? I feel like I'm I'm the AJ Hawk. Remember, I sit back.
That picture is from when I met you.
That is literally the day after I met Ash.
Oh wow!
And I was
Yeah,
I didn't want to have to.
We got one of Alex from junior high.
Yeah. I just found what's on
Yeah.
Facebook that matched what I was gonna put the faces
That's
to
from
the
like
bodies.
8 years ago. That picture.
Yeah.
I was literally like 16.
We got a few things for people to vote on. I'm going to be throwing them up, and obviously not on Christmas. Everybody's going to be busy. Throw them up on Boxing Day, so everybody has about a week where they can vote on what they want to see. But we're having a New Year special. We're going to have a couple of guests on. We're going to give away some awards. We're going to give major shout outs. We're going to have a major announcement with the new host of NSD coming aboard here. We're obviously what?
I have no idea who it could be.
Oh God!
I mean, we spoiled it Sunday. We spoiled it last night. We spoiled it tonight.
Andrew has a big
All
mouth.
right. Well, we're not saying the person's name from now on because we're gonna make it.
We'll just call him Step Bro, I guess. Hey, Chris.
I never said Steph. I said he's like my little brother. I don't know where the step brother thing
he
came
just
in.
took the step, bro. Yeah.
I just said
So-
little brother.
Shout out again to everybody in the comments. Shout out to every single person who popped on tonight. David, Kate, Alec, Delilah, Nick, Harry, Peter, Sean, Anthony, Ben, Kyle, Nathan, and Ash. Shout
You
out
wrote
to
that down,
all.
but not their intros.
Again, do you want to produce one of these? Oh, that's out. The hands off, man. You go right the fuck ahead. Shout out to everybody who was on here tonight. Shout out again to everybody who was sharing and liking. This is obviously a giveaway show because we hit the 10 reactions that we need to be a giveaway show. And also, like, just straight up, just because he's here, shout out to Chris, because I honestly did not realize until the beginning of the show that he's kind of got his little office set up in NSD colors.
Yeah,
like that little thing right
yeah.
there is fucking dope.
Bro, my computer fucking has the NSD colors.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. See, we're going to get sued by Mr. Beast because somebody recently told me that Mr. Beast does these colors too. And I'm like, I'll fucking go to war with Mr. Beast. Don't give a
No,
shit.
you won't. He's about
You
to
will
own Twitter,
lose.
dude.
You will lose. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'd be like, listen, just give me the 10 grand right now so I can literally buy myself into Mr. Beast with an actual contract that states that I am now your correspondent for Mr. Beast Sports. And now you want to start talking the big leagues for new age social media. That's where Mr. Beast needs to be fucking going. Fuck Nickelodeon. Fuck all that stuff. I'd much rather Mr. Beast have like personal like drones that you can drive on and sit there above football games and be like, let's watch Tom Brady in his 29th season.
Yeah, until one of these punters fucking moonshots a ball and takes
That's the
the
best
drone.
part. He's got enough money to pay off the insurance, man. That's the best part. I just throw all these ideas at him and
Yeah,
be
but
like,
when the drone falls and kills somebody.
listen, as long as it's Lee Corso, I think we're all fine here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for NSD for the Christmas special. Last words from everybody. Chris, go ahead.
Fire Cliff. It's coming. Either that or he's stepping down. One of the two.
Chris's naughty list.
Oh,
that's
we
the
didn't
only
even get
person.
we didn't even get to do that.
Well, we only did our Christmas movies and stuff like that.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, we got like 7 minutes. I mean, if you want
Yeah,
to,
we can do
we
it
can do it quick. Yeah, okay, Chris, what's your naughty and nice list?
Okay, well, actually, so for that, because I did prepare for that, I went the other. I read it the other way. So I went like naughty list, like that's a bad man. So on my naughty list is a bad man, Buda Baker. He is a bad man.
This man really talked crap in the chat, saying he was the only prepared host.
I was prepared. I just went the other way. I just went the other way.
I do love Buddha.
How am I not prepared?
Yeah, he
I just
said
went a
he was
different way.
prepared. He
I
didn't
was.
say anything about literate, so.
He is a naughty boy. Intercepting quarterbacks, tackling people, doing
just 'cause you
everything.
like
And you know what?
being
And last
Chris.
week, motherfucker, our defense
By those
didn't get the
single
memo
balls.
that we want to lose these games. So JJ Watt had like 5 sacks. Buda Baker had an interception. Like, you guys, like, no, let him score. Like, we want to lose this game. Why are we almost beating Denver? This is not okay. Anyway. And then the nice list was going to be Michael Bidwell. He's just too damn nice. He hasn't fired anybody yet. He should have fired everybody a month ago.
Cliff, Kime, all of you, go. Bye.
Yeah, well, Kime is in rehab, and
Yeah,
Cliff
I mean-
is potentially stepping down at the end of the season. Apparently,
might be
there's a giant disconnect between him and Bidwell. He doesn't like that Bidwell's put all the blame on him for losing, even saying that Kime hasn't given him the tools to win, which I think is outrageous.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So, that was, yeah.
Okay.
And
Christmas
I'm
came early
assuming
for
the
me.
gift for Christmas is Cliff being gone.
Well, I was gonna say Christmas came early because it's in motion. It's happening.
It's in motion.
As of today, it's in motion.
His grand scheme is all coming to
Yeah,
plan
it's
now.
all good, man. Cliff gotta go. That's absolutely my Christmas gift. Cliff gotta go.
Okay. Well, what about you, Alex? What did you want your team?
And Elf is the greatest Christmas movie ever. Just to
Yes,
fucking reiterate that from earlier, is the greatest Christmas movie in the fucking world.
So I want a playoff win for Christmas, whether that's realistic or
hell
not.
yeah.
If we
Hell
play the
yeah.
Vikings, it's realistic.
I think all
but
of us
I haven't
want that
seen a
to
I
playoff
want
win.
a Lions playoff win. For
I do
Christmas.
too.
Are you
I've only
kidding me?
seen
I
3
would-
Lions
I
playoff
wanna see
appearances
it.
in my life. So to get a win would be nice. First one since like '93, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So it'd be nice to get that. My naughty list, Amadi Oruwariye. After having a great year last year, he's fucking terrible this year. There's games where he's been a healthy scratch when we've been down 5 corners. They don't care. He's just gone. So he can leave at the end of the year. Nice list. I'll go 2. I'll go Jeff Okudah, who's just fucking balled out this year. He's been amazing. And I'll go Jared Goff, because I was ready to move on from him at the end of the year, take that $20 million, go draft a quarterback or get a Jimmy Garoppolo. But those last 4 games, it's 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He's thrown 35 plus passes
well.
each game. So
He's playing very well.
He's played good enough for us to keep him because that's a normal quarterback salary at this point. And yeah, Elf for the Christmas movie.
I want to see the Lions win playoff games until Dan Campbell's crying so hard he can't talk.
Also,
'Cause
Dan
he's
Campbell for
crying
Coach of the
after
Year.
every yeah, absolutely. But he's crying after every win. I just want to see him like in tears, like
I won the fucking Super Bowl, man.
I
This
can't
is fucking
say,
awesome.
I can't say nothing just because he's so proud of his team.
I'm so fucking proud of you guys. I'm gonna go take this Lombardi and go fuck it in the fucking change room now, guys. I'm just so fucking proud of you.
Dude, I honestly think if they actually won the Super Bowl if like some miracle came, they won the Super Bowl, I think he would have a heart attack.
The man would just need
Like
to
I
retire.
feel like he would just
I want
drop
him
on
to
the
get
field.
away with
Like the game would
everything.
hit 0, and he'd just like boom, drop on the field. It'd be a whole different thing. Like it'd be a
Fucking
whole, it'd be a
drunk
lot
in the-
less celebration.
Drunk, butt ass naked in the middle of the ice of fucking Little Caesars Arena. Fucking who cares? He's retired and he won your city at fucking Lombardi. Who cares?
Yeah.
Sid, what do you want for your team for Christmas?
I would like to win out, so win the last 3 games, so that Tomlin has a winning record, and that stays. That is a fuck a draft pick. Unlike poverty franchises, I don't tank.
It's not tanking. We just want to lose. We're also bad enough
want
to
to
lose.
lose.
all
That
these-
is tanking.
But
You
we're
were trying to
We're also
lose.
bad enough to lose all these games.
And then
Who's
for my
Naughty and Nice?
Naughty and Nice list, Naughty is Matt Canada and Deontay Johnson because they're fucking
Shocker.
bums and they can get gone.
Shocker.
And
I just hates Canada as a whole. He just hates Canada.
just Matt Canada. Unlike my wife, I love other countries and our own.
Okay.
For the record.
I was really gonna say I have to love Canada because I'm screwed in my own country now. So
Awesome. I forgot about that. Fuck America. Yeah.
I know your favorite movie
didn't
again
mean it like
was.
that. I meant it F the helmets.
Not what you said though.
On my nice list, I got Alex Highsmith and Kenny Pickett because he's actually balled out for people. Anybody that's watched hasn't thrown a pick in 5 games, and Alex Highsmith has like 11 sacks. He's the only person in the top 10 leader of sacks to not make the Pro Bowl. Absolute snub. He's 7th right now.
You should have made it over.
So, and he did it without TJ Watt half the season. So, like, you can't say he did it because of TJ Watt. So, Highsmith for sure is balled out and needs some recognition. So, those are my naughty nice. Favorite Christmas movie. I was going back and forth with Home Alone and the Santa Claus all day. And since nobody said the Santa Claus, that's why I brought that up earlier. Because the Santa Claus movies
Great
are
film. Great film.
perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
They're great Christmas movies.
I watched Home Alone 500 times.
I love them.
For the Bucs, all I want for them is to. I don't even necessarily want them to make the playoffs. I've said it before, and I'm probably like on the very.
I was gonna
minor-
say if you say
minute-
offensive line like every other fucking Bucs fan
No,
we have on here tonight,
that's
I'm
just a
gonna
given.
fucking
That
snap.
should be like on the top of the list. We don't need to talk about that anymore. It's just like, kids need oxygen to live, kind of thing. Yeah, the Buccaneers need a fucking offensive line. That's just,
Join the club, pal.
I want.
I'm not
I
in
want.
that club.
Yeah,
I was talking.
I want
like
my
to
new
me.
quarterback. I now want my new quarterback.
Like
I want
people in
to
general
trade up.
don't need children.
She's trying to figure out what you said.
Where you were like, children
You say
need
kids
oxygen.
need
Like,
oxygen
fuck us
to live?
adults, just children need oxygen.
Because I said
Fuck you,
children
adults.
You
before that.
specified children. Like everybody needs oxygen to live.
Kids.
Because we're talking about presents and kids and stuff like that. That's why I use the kids. The kids need oxygen. So we
Ash
all
has been
need
like this all
oxygen.
night. He's been fucking up left and right.
Every
This guy,
living
We
man.
may or may not only have 35 seconds left.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was just like, you know what? It's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the X-MAS special here at NSD. Much love from everybody here in the comment section. From all the hosts here. We're gonna try and see if we'll actually have.
What do you say we should let it
a,
roll over, see if it cuts
I guess
us
to
off?
like 20 seconds. 15.
So
This
we're
isn't
just
the New
gonna sit here
Year's
and do
special. Like,
nothing
we're
for
sitting here
I was
like
just
counting
gonna do
down.
nothing for 15 seconds.
Well, 10 seconds
Hey.
now.
We're
This is not the New Year's
Nah.
show. We're not counting
Eight.
down. We're
7.
We're at 5 seconds. Sid. Jesus Christ. Okay, like, come on. Is that
All right, well, bye.
We're good. We're good.
okay?
Okay,
So we
we
are
made
good. But we are going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. From all of us here at NSD, much love. We're going to roll the 2 sponsored clips, and then we're going to roll the intro, get out of here. It's 10 o'clock. My fiance is sitting over there like pacing.
Yeah,
being
my
like,
roommates are
"What the
waiting to
fuck is
open
going on?"
gifts. We're doing Christmas tonight.
Oh shit!
They're
So,
like, "What are you
so that's
doing?"
why they came in and we were like, how much longer?
Hey, Chris! You son of a
He's
bitch!
also, he
wait.
didn't, like, I've told him
How
like
much
7 times,
longer?
like, I got a live stream tonight. I'm like, okay, we're, and he came in here and he's like, are you podcasting? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm so sorry. And then he yelled at his girlfriend for interrupting us, even though he interrupted us. So that's a whole thing in this house. It's
Let's be
her
real. She
fault
probably
that
told him to
he-
go in there.
It's her fault he did things. Yeah, exactly. So
All right, so let's get a quick word from our sponsors. Let's get out of here. Again, from all of us at NSD, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. We'll be back on Friday for the New Year's show and the big, not giveaways, obviously, but the big, what do you call it, nominations and the awards and all that kind of stuff. The first annual at NSD. Much love again. We'll talk to you later. Ciao, ciao for now.